were trying to see how
Yeah, he
it's
did.
going.
Well, he did Red October, but he didn't do Patriot Games.
So why wouldn't they do sequels?
That was just a principle that
Yeah, they
white
white.
actors decided.
Girl,
to
they white.
No, Sean
Denzel's
Connery did.
Who,
No,
no, he said.
Well,
He said Denzel Washington.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Denzel didn't
no,
do
he
sequels.
just, who did? Who
Okay,
you said
so
Red
Denzel
October?
was supposed to do Devil in the Blue Dress was 6 books, and he was supposed to do the next one, but he told him I don't do sequels,
Oh,
so that's why he didn't do it. And then when they did Equalizer and it did so well, they're like, "Yo, bro, you gotta do. Look at the money they're gonna put on the table."
so it sounds like he does do it
Change
for the
your
right.
so
Same
he
thing with,
changed his mind.
With
But you can change your mind.
yeah, when the money's on the table, that kind of money.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You ain't found it yet?
I'm looking. I found it, but there's a bunch of information on this.
No, it's just go back to the
What?
first one and what's the second movie they made?
You said
Fast and
Tokyo
Furious
Drift
2.
is the third.
Right. See, that's what we was trying to confirm.
Yeah.
That's always trying to confirm.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. That's what I said, the third one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it was bad timing. Like, right at that moment, Fast and Furious was taking off, and then Tokyo Drift was just like, nigga, what is going on? But I think they had to cater to like all the car fans, you know, and do like all the.
Now that one was more car incentive. Where like the cars were throughout the whole movie
What?
because remember they had the big race.
What was the second movie? What was
They
the
had
second?
the race. The second one I think was
the first one was
the third one was my man from BET was the villain,
Uh-oh.
the black dude.
The dude from BET.
Yeah, he was
Hi, Vern.
Everybody.
Saturday Teen.
Caller. She said hi, Vernon. That's hilarious.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
DJ out there, Vegas.
You all right?
Yeah, nigga, you in the bathroom?
You got fired?
Nah, I'm all right. Like when y'all answer this shit, like for the first like 30 seconds, you can't never hear, so I just say my name because Nick gonna hang up if I don't say nothing.
That's a good point, DJ.
How do you know niggas on the phone?
Nigga, who else is it?
We got interns.
Oh shit, he the only one that know how to work. But first off, man, I just want to say, man, if my mama needed a ride to Dubai, we ride.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, DJ out there, baby. So, DJ, you done came and bought me the key, is what you're saying.
Well, she's still taking care of you, so I understand
See
that.
what I'm saying? See, DJ out there in Vegas had it
You know how
right.
many guys don't have fathers in their lives? You should get that key, Nick.
I almost said you shut up.
Yeah, like, for real. Like, whatever.
First of all,
So many people just wish their dad was there to play basketball.
This is what's wrong with the world.
Right. Everybody saw.
Or knew their name.
This is the sad part. Y'all not even listening to the story. Y'all just listen to the narrative.
It doesn't matter.
My
I know,
dad doesn't
'cause
even know my
My
name.
mother is 80 and she
this is
does
why it
all
matters.
kinds
This
of
is why it matters.
stuff.
This is why it matters. He got the key. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I didn't get it when I wanted it.
Right. And that's,
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
When the
And I
man
told-
was here,
and
I
that's
had
the
to wait
problem.
through all that other shit.
And what I told him, I said, Pops, you're not a 5-year-old though. So you
No.
don't just because you can't get something when you ask me for it. I'm not
See,
gonna
that's what I'm
drop
talking about.
everything.
He think I won't whoop his ass.
I'm not
That's
afraid
what
of
the
that though.
problem
That's
is.
the whole problem. I got a wife. I'm not finna drop everything I'm doing to cater
But
to
I'm your
another.
dad.
But I got a wife
You
now.
always
And you
gonna be his
only
dad.
got Nick,
You always gonna be his dad.
Nick, you only got to drop what you're doing for 2 minutes.
I'm not
minutes.
dropping nothing from my rib, man. That's nothing.
Yeah, I think
I'm not
think
dropping
Nick could
nothing.
take
That's your
you,
other
bro.
rib.
No.
We got a
man.
phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
Can
from?
we get a lockbox?
Nigga,
I'll
it's
get
the
that for
same
birthday.
nigga on the phone.
Go
What I
ahead,
was
DJ.
saying was,
Do your
I
parents
was
like
just saying,
you?
I was saying that I think Nick could take Speedy for the record, but
Hilarious.
yeah, my mama loved me. You know, what I'm saying?
Impossible,
like
DJ. We don't
everybody been saying, it depends on the relationship of
No,
those
it
two
don't.
people. You know,
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
know. It
Like,
doesn't.
my mama gonna call me because she knows she can depend on me.
There
you
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
Even if it's last
But-
minute, right?
Even if it's last minute, she know that she literally knows that I'm not gonna tell her no, and I know that she's not gonna tell me no. So
K Dot
but
is
also
wrong
don't
then.
just-
K Dot's
also
wrong.
don't-
I'm wrong to you,
also
but
don't
like,
live
you're
around
not
the
my
corner from
parents.
my mama, so I don't get a
So
lot
it
of
don't
those
matter what
requests.
you think.
I live in a totally different state.
Yeah, so that's hypothetical, nigga.
I'm not saying I won't do
Here's
anything
the
for my
thing.
mom, but I'm just saying like it's
No,
limitations
that's
to
what you
things.
said.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is what you
That's
said.
not. No, that's not what I
No,
said.
it is what you
It
said.
is.
No, it's not
It
what I
is.
said.
It's
I'm
what
not
you
gonna.
said.
Do, I'm not gonna do it on her time
Why
all
not?
the time because
It's
that's
her time.
no, that's her problem. Because you
Hey, I
left
wanna
your
talk-
key. How's that my problem?
Cause you my.
Exactly.
I ain't know what to call you.
Okay, let me tell you something.
You my son,
Wait. You know roles reverse when you're a kid, you turn back
not a
into that
kid.
kid when no.
But
You
you
turn
are a
back
kid
into that
to a
kid when you're an
parent.
adult because old people, their minds are like their kids again.
My mom said,
They get
yeah,
old.
like my-
They
I'm not
forget
judging.
things.
No,
They
that's
need help.
That's an excuse.
Can I
It's-
talk about what
That's
I'm
an
watching?
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you watching,
We got
DJ?
phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where
You
you calling
should be
from?
watching your mama.
Same nigga on the phone. Same nigga. But I was gonna say, see, I don't live in the same state as my mama, so I don't get to see my mama all the day. When you live around
So
the
you
corner,
lying.
of course, you're gonna have a lot more.
Hey, Don said you lying.
To do.
This nigga hypothetical.
But your mama live in California. How?
You
I
just
don't
said-
live around
that's
the corner
3 hours
from my
away,
mama.
my
But
nigga. You
anyway,
act like you in a whole nother state. States away.
what I'm watching right now, I think that Vice channel, man. I think they got the best content out right now, man.
What are you watching though?
I'm finished. I'll tell you if you let me talk. Shoot.
Nah, my nigga, well get it out. You talking like a kid.
I'm watching that Eye Sniper.
I
I
sniper.
sniper.
That's
Yeah,
about the DC sniper.
About the DC sniper case.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's giving the
great,
story
man.
from the
It's
from the
great
snipers.
because they go in depth
perspective.
and in detail. Not only do they got the kid in jail telling about everything and every shooting that he did, they got the like the victims of the family, the victims that survived. They got the cops. They got the
Did they kill anybody?
Yeah,
they killed 17 people.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Now-
They got the
how much time did the
they
kid
got the
get?
doctors at the hospitals and everything.
I thought
They gave both life?
One they killed.
No. One they killed. He got the death penalty. The man that was making the kid
The
do
dad.
all that, he got the death penalty. They killed him like 2009, and
Damn,
the
that's
boy
fast.
they gave him like 6 consecutive life sentences or something like that.
Jesus.
I like
And
what
that
the price
dude, you know,
said, nigga,
normally
6%,
you be in
nigga,
you be
when
on death
come
row for
back,
like 10,
you know what
20
you gotta
years.
do.
You know
That
what
dude
you
was
did.
only on
You
death
know what
row
you
for like
did.
6
Oh.
years.
That's crazy, man.
I
Yeah,
lived
but
there. I lived in DC at the
It's
time.
great.
Yeah, Wanzer was in DC at the
Oh,
time.
yeah?
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
him
they
though,
said
apparently.
Walter was helping him.
Well, apparently he had a V-neck on. That took him off the list.
Wanzer was helping them.
They said Walter was helping them, but yeah, I like things like that, like documentaries and stuff like that. But they doing it totally different. Like it's crazy, and I really want to get into like shooting and filming my own stuff. So that's why I've been kind of heavy on watching different things.
Pornos are not documentaries.
Nigga, that's hilarious.
Yes,
Hilarious.
they are, nigga. If it's my life, nigga.
It's a short life. Look here.
Interview her and her family after you fuck her.
I got a
Your
bunch
daughter
of
get into
different
black
movies
dudes.
in mind that I'm trying to write right now, and I'm trying to come up with.
All right.
Like, I'm really going down.
Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got, DJ. What you
I
write
told you,
something. Let me see.
Speedy, I have the sequel for All-Star Weekend. I promise you, if All-Star Weekend is a hit, this movie is going to be number 2, and it's going to be an even bigger
Hilarious.
hit. I promise
Send
you.
us a script so we can steal it from you.
Listen,
That is how it works.
I'm so. Hey, I'm going to give you
You
a
know
hint,
Hollywood.
Speedy. What's the biggest weekend after All-Star Weekend?
Easter Sunday.
Nigga, hilarious.
All-Star Weekend's usually the
It's
14th.
February.
It's when?
No,
February.
no.
Yeah, it's usually in February.
April?
Yo, F so heavy.
No,
No,
look,
it's- yes.
y'all not-
It's
y'all not
February,
even
right?
get it.
February.
It's a U in there.
Yeah, you was too heavy.
I
on
was
that.
I
You
was
said
thinking
February.
hard.
Fair.
February.
Wait.
Fat
Let
web.
me say it again.
I don't know what month that is.
What the fucking month is that?
February.
Just say Black History
Like
Month.
you
That
eat-
Fat History Month?
Sound like you
Fat
eat-
wet.
sound like you was eating cornbread at the same time. February.
We're going up some
It's
stairs.
3 major sporting
That
events that's like the biggest
Oh, my bad, I gotta
weekend.
call
It's
it.
All-Star
All-Star
Weekend.
It's
Oh,
Super Bowl
Super
weekend.
Bowl. Super Bowl.
Went to Super Bowl
Yeah, but
before
then it's
All-Star.
another one that nobody really thinks about.
Okay, nigga, you
Black
snuck it.
History
Yeah,
Month.
the American Open. Nigga.
No, nigga, fight weekend.
But the Super Bowl
Fight
before.
weekend.
What is he talking? That sounds soft.
Yes.
Fight weekend. That's
Fight
no
no
weekend.
particular-
Yeah, there's no
When we
particular
have a fight,
weekend
What do you
for
mean
that.
fight
biggest
weekend?
When it's a big fight going on in Vegas.
No, nigga, that don't happen after All-Star Weekend. That just so
Nigga,
happened.
yes,
No, it doesn't.
It happens 2-3 times a year. Nigga.
No,
What
it
you
does
talking
not,
about?
bro.
Well, he does
Most-
stay in Vegas. So I mean,
When does most of Floyd fight?
May.
Around Cinco de Mayo, nigga. So what are you talking about?
Whoa,
Nigga,
calm
first of all,
down.
Nigga,
nigga,
don't get
Relax.
hung up on you.
Relax.
And don't miss your ride to the airport.
Because you ain't wrote nothing
Yeah.
yet. You ain't
That
sold
means
no
you gonna have to
script
get
yet.
your mama to come fight.
Yeah.
What a nigga not gonna do is tell me I'm wrong, nigga. But this is being recorded So if y'all take my idea, we're gonna
Maybe
see on court.
it
It's all
may be
good.
being
Ain't
recorded.
nobody trying to do
It might be.
fight night, nigga. It's already been
I got
done.
the script, man. I got the whole script, man.
All
The
right.
script is fire.
You got a
All right.
prescription.
It's
And you need a prescription.
Oh,
No, I don't. I don't wear purses, nigga.
oh wow, it's called Fight
Nigga,
Week.
I said a prescription, nigga.
hey,
Phil Fight Week is happening
so let me-
right now.
let me understand what month was that again? February.
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 Nigga, you need a new calendar, nigga. That ain't no month.
You need a new calendar. That's the 13th
Taco
month.
Bell month.
13th
February.
month,
He
nigga.
said Taco Bell.
February.
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 All right, DJ.
What happened?
February.
DJ out
Your tongue got heavy as fuck. Huh?
February. She said
February.
February.
I'm the horse for yelling this week.
Nah,
I
that
got
ain't
the
no
cops
horse.
called out on me this
You
weekend.
usually use a voice when you suck your
Yeah.
own dick and it got a little semen up around you. It's a
No,
baby
that's
stuck
supposed
in
to.
there.
That's supposed to.
Fire
That's supposed
word.
to put in.
Who put in?
What? Wait, let me stop.
What's going on?
No,
Mama, I want February.
Yeah, they send you to one of them classes. You say that.
2020, 2021.
Before we get to what you watching, I wanted to make sure my Laker fans.
Oh,
I feel
gosh.
bad for y'all. I've never seen in all my years watching LeBron or Bron because I know him. He looked defeated. That was the first time I seen him look defeated.
You think he tired?
He could be tired.
It's 17 years,
He
18.
did.
How old is
he
he?
did help them get a chip.
36, 37.
36.
No, I think LeBron older
Call
than
it, what's
they
your name?
say
Where you
he
calling
is,
from?
man.
He's talking about something else, but whatever.
It's
No,
me, y'all.
no, it ain't.
It's the
Nigga.
second me, y'all.
It's me, y'all.
L.
Yo,
Oh, what's
What's
up?
up?
See, it's I heard it was 85 yesterday. Hiding the motherfucker.
man, it's 87, 88 right now, so you know niggas is going crazy down here. We on
That's
level 3 too.
abuse.
Niggas got shorts on.
What's level 3?
Niggas is ready to.
Right.
Well, is that Wanzer?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
V-neck.
So level 3 is just now we don't have to. Its capacity is different in different. You know what I mean? So it's not 25% capacity here. Blah blah blah. It's a little more people can be.
Oh, so y'all back open. Damn near.
Yeah, so we're open. Yeah, we're open
No,
down here, man.
man. Yesterday was the first day in New York City that no one died of COVID.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That doesn't mean they didn't catch it. That just mean they didn't die that day.
They died that day.
But that you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But I was gonna comment just real quick on is what you watching Wednesday. I seen dude in the chat room, Jaquan, commented on it. But Flatbush Misdemeanors comes on Showtime.
Somebody told me about
It's
that.
good?
It's good. It's like a white dude who's a teacher and this dude who's a struggling artist,
Flatbush.
like a painter. So it's just different things that happen within their life. So it's kind of funny. It's a new show, so it's kind of cool.
I'm gonna check
And
it
then,
out.
I thought he almost said Fat Bush.
Yeah, I bet
No,
you did.
Flatbush.
We had a
And then,
crew back in high school called Fat Bush Production, or what is it, Fat Bush Clan. We used to hold it up like this. Shout out to Jonna, Laura.
Are you talking about like a bush?
Yeah, we used to talk. Like, this is Fat Bush.
I thought we was talking about vaginas.
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Is that what you talking
Why'd y'all
about?
call him Fat Bush?
I don't know. We were silly. We
Is
just
it
Did you
did
just
shit
tell
like
a
that.
joke and just laugh?
The guys were called Smoke
Hilarious.
Words.
Yeah, she did that.
She did.
It was spelled P-H-A-T.
God, I didn't even hear what you said, family. But I feel it. But and then
Fat
I was gonna
Bush,
say the
shout out.
So I know you guys are hip to that show that comes on.
Which one?
I think that's Showtime. I think it's Showtime as well. The Shy.
Oh, the Shy's good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so the Shy's back on. So I just called in about that, and you guys were talking about the DC sniper thing that DJ said he was watching on the channel. I was going to say my wife's homegirl got killed by him back when they was younger, back in the early 2000s, man. So
Man, sorry to hear that.
they
Oh
just
wow.
shot her in Tacoma, man. He knocked on her door, and he opened the door. She opened the door with her baby upstairs, man. He killed her at the doorstep.
Are you talking about the DC guy?
The DC guy, yeah. He killed her here in Tacoma, but here in Washington.
I thought he was only
I thought-
stopping people from the car.
Yeah, I thought.
He was
Nah, you can look it up. It's a story that's online. She used to have the picture up in her apartment all the time. I'm like, man, take that down, bro. Like, damn.
Oh shit.
But anyway, so I don't like to even go down. It's just a comedy show, so I want to keep it on that.
Way to bring down the show.
Yeah, they-
Damn.
The Wi-Fi.
Now I'm scared to open the door now. Nigga, want nobody coming in.
Wait, I
Nick,
got
take care of your dad, Nick. Take care of your dad.
Thanks, bro. That's one for me.
a question
Anyway.
about the sniper that's going on the 91 freeway out here in LA.
Oh yeah, they caught this guy.
They
yet?
caught him.
They caught him?
Somebody. They caught. They. I'm pretty
That
sure
they just trying to
They
say that.
caught
They
somebody.
don't leak. Hey, you know if you caught him, it should stop. It should stop. It's him. Anyway, so I feel bad for LeBron because he really looked like he was defeated after the second quarter when they went up by 20. I was thinking like, now you look at the team he has now without AD. That team could not have beat the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron was at Cleveland, because they look about the same amount of talent.
This team's pretty bad. This Lakers team's pretty bad. I don't know. I feel like LeBron's never been the kind of player to take over a whole series. We've seen him do it when he was younger with Detroit, and, a few times.
When
But
he
I
went
think
out there, just got cracking
for the most part, I think the best LeBron is when he has another superstar.
because he can facilitate and be
Right.
the second dude. He don't mind being second because he don't look at it like that.
Right.
Because I kept seeing him pass the ball last night when in times I thought he would keep it. I'm sorry, we're talking about shit you don't know. Like a dog looking at a ceiling fan.
I'm pretending like I know.
I saw that. But he would pass the ball when I'm thinking they just made a bucket. You need to stop how it's going. So why not just go ahead and get a bucket or take somebody to the hole?
Oh,
and
the
he
momentum.
would dish off to one of them non-niggas, and they would shoot and miss a jumper,
They gonna miss.
and then they make another bucket. Phoenix look good.
That's why I like Kobe. When they asked Kobe
It's
about
not that they
passing,
look good,
Yeah.
nigga. They just was making their shots. Like they was just
Maybe
on.
they had their CMOS.
You know what I'm saying? They was on.
That in a
CMOS.
second. Fucking C-man. And then Brooklyn looks so fucking good. God damn, them niggas is balling.
I want to see. I think the Bucks look pretty good.
Well,
Drew Holiday
and
in
the
there.
best series might be that one because it looks like Philly gonna be without
Embiid.
Embiid. He has a
He's every year.
slightly torn meniscus. What's it
But
called?
I thought
it's
Brooklyn
a
wasn't
wrap,
doing
man.
good for a long time.
They said it's slightly torn.
He always hurt.
I thought Brooklyn wasn't doing well. For
Huh?
a while.
No, they're doing
No, for a
very
while,
well.
yeah. Now they got.
I mean,
Not
because
yet.
Spike Lee, shout out to Spike.
Who's
He
from Brooklyn.
supported them through
from Brooklyn.
all their
No,
tragedies.
you're talking about the Knicks.
No, you talking about the
But
Knicks.
he's from
Oops.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, maybe you should just
Well, Brooklyn.
wait till February. Come back. And
Yeah,
talk.
Brooklyn hasn't always had a basketball team. Now they actually have a basketball team for the
I
last
didn't
like.
think they had one, but I
New
thought it was
Jersey.
the Knicks.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Got it.
That's the confusion. Yeah. I got
Stop talking.
you.
Don't worry, we'll get to roller skating soon.
Yeah, that's next on the list here.
Yes.
Yeah, put your championship votes in, y'all. Hit the chat room. Let us know who you pick.
Lake
I think
Show.
Milwaukee and
Lakers
that was
in
the,
7.
Yeah, I can't see that. Even if you don't play, you gotta play AD, but you can't because it's a
No,
hamstring.
it's Vogel.
everybody-
Like,
you
why
put
is
hamstring-
Montrez not playing? Why was he like? It's something going on in they camp because why he not playing?
You know the lineup shrinking when you get to the finals.
No,
I mean,
but
when you get
like,
to
why?
playoffs.
It don't even have nothing to do with the lineup. Like, he ain't even been in the lineup. Like, you took him from the Clippers for what he bring to the lineup, which is
is energy.
rebounding and
K-Dot,
aggressiveness.
Watch this, K-Dot. You can't line them up with one arm. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
In the post.
Who are you talking about? Oh,
It was Shannon
man, I'm
Sharp.
talking about the kid with the one arm.
The kid with the one arm.
Shout out to
That
the
nigga nice.
Emmanuel Hansen or something like that.
Yeah,
Kid in high
You said
school.
Emmanuel Hand. What?
Handless.
That's K. Dot. Come on.
My
Man.
nigga, that nigga is gonna be fine.
For those who haven't seen,
He's gonna be
check on
okay.
Instagram. You don't have
Go right,
Instagram.
nigga.
There's a kid that has one arm who's dunking.
Windmilling on
Yeah,
people.
not dunking. He
His-
went.
His highlights is clowning these other kids.
And if your kid is in one of his highlights, you need to be embarrassed.
Yeah, that is the proof your son is not a professional.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, all you do is stay
Your
on the glass.
your
I'm
kid
just
doesn't
saying.
have the basic skill to defend
sorry.
a person with one
Wait,
arm.
he-
Now let me say this though.
yeah, he left hand.
I had a homeboy when I was in junior high school. In high school, I had a homeboy. He had one of the
Fishtails.
The little
Pop, why
arm.
would you
We call
say
it
that?
That nigga said a fish
He had
tail.
a fishtail. He
Right.
had like a little. His arm was
A
underdeveloped.
flipper. We call it a flipper.
That's called
Right.
T-Rex.
He had like a little T-Rex arm, but it only one.
T-Rex syndrome.
And he
That's
was
a nice
short.
thing to say.
He was only like 5'7", 5'8". But the dude could jump out the gym. He could dunk a basketball. He had crazy handles.
It had a bone in it, or it
And
was
guess
just like
what? He
Yeah.
probably also had bitches.
He
I
had
don't
one.
know.
He
I
had
think-
one less limb to work with.
He had like the DJ Paul. He,
he had this my strong hand.
he had a strong
He had
hand.
less
But
weight. He had less weight to take
but-
up
My
with him.
strong
But this, and this is the
hand.
and one era, so he used to come
Yeah.
cross you with the
I
joint.
ain't fully
And he
crossed it.
had bitches.
I don't know about that part, but he did that nub, nigga. It was
They
over.
were like, did you
So
see how he played the other day?
No, you brought that up, and so we were wondering. And what do you think out there in
So we didn't
the
bring that up.
TV land or radio land? Do you think this kid will get a D1 scholarship, or will he get any kind of scholarship? I think he'll get a scholarship.
I definitely think he'll get a scholarship.
You think so?
Yeah.
Have you seen him play?
I haven't seen him play, but
Oh, you haven't seen highlights?
But do I need to?
I mean, that would probably
he's-
change the way you think.
For his name is Emmanuel
What am I
something.
put, one
He's
arm?
actually pretty nice, man.
One arm dunk.
Yeah, he's actually pretty nice.
This nigga said
I
one arm
let
dunk.
Brooklyn. I said, Brooklyn, look, see what I'm saying?
He
If
ain't
this
never
nigga,
answered the phone.
that's what again, like Nick said. If you're a parent, you're going now. If this nigga doing that, come on, son.
Call back.
One arm.
Wait, no,
dunk.
never mind. He's coming.
That's what she said.
He better hurry up because I'm sleepy. No, I'm just kidding.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And what's your left hand look like?
His name is Emmanuel.
Speedy. Hey, K-Dot and everybody in the studio. Hey, Nick.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up? This Seymour?
with your
Yeah,
stinking
it's
ass.
a Seymour. Nigga,
Hey,
I'm so-
Seymour.
I'm so excited to hear me, nigga. Don't you even do it, sir.
I'm never excited. What's up, Seymour?
If you're on
Whatever,
Instagram, go to
sweetie.
Ball Life.
I
And
was
it's
calling in. Have you
yes,
all talked
Emmanuel
about
Hansel.
A Quiet Place Part 2?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's
that's him.
out, right? I thought it came out this weekend.
Yes, I saw that and I saw
Yeah,
Spiral,
that's the
which I
second
did not
one.
like.
But what'd you think of Quiet Place 2?
It was okay, but the first one was better. But I think the first one was better because you didn't know what to expect. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it was good, but I think the first one was better.
Okay.
That's just my
So,
opinion.
so the
Spiral,
question would be, should we
you know,
spend
that's not my genre. You know, I don't do gore and all that crap, but I was trying to watch Samuel L. Jackson cuss Jigsaw out, and I didn't like it.
well, here's the thing.
But I did see it, but I did not like it. I
Did you like Chris
not.
Rock? How did Chris Rock do?
He did okay, you know.
Why your voice so
It was
hard?
cool, but it's just, you know.
Dang,
Yeah, if you-
I was hoping Spyro was gonna be good too.
But see, this is the thing, though, Nick. You can't go by what I'm saying because, see, if you were a fan of the franchise, you might like it. Gore is not my get down. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like all that nails through the head and shit. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
do.
I like to see a motherfucker get punctured.
Yeah.
Oh, see, because you're evil. You need Jesus. Pray for him.
Is
Somebody
it?
lay hands on him. Hallelujah.
I feel like that too.
I don't
Seymour. When
like
I watch
stuff
a
like
movie,
that.
somebody gotta get shot or stabbed or something, or I'm gonna turn it off. Nigga.
It was kind of, it had a little, you know, twist to it, but I just didn't like it. I
Was it
didn't like it.
predictable?
I won't say what happened for those who haven't seen it, but yeah.
Was it predictable?
No. Was it what?
Predictable.
You know what? I was kind of who I was thinking was the killer. It wasn't who I was thinking it was, so it had like a nice little twist to it. So you just have to check it out. Like I said, if you like Saw, how many of Saws is it? Is it like 4 or 5?
I think it's 5.
Oh, I've only seen 2.
Yeah, I think it's like 5.
See, I never, see, I don't do that. I don't pay money to be afraid. I'm a black woman in America. That's cool. So, but I was just trying to support it because I'm like, you know, Samuel gonna be in there cussing, and he can't hear, you know, the motherfuckers like, you know, he does. But yeah, I'm like,
since you hear Seymour,
no,
I was going to
this
get
one might get
into
down.
Seymour. Since you here, I saw the Tina story. I can Tina story on I think it's Prime. It was off the chain. It was very good.
Like Amazon Prime?
Yeah, it was really, really good. I was really surprised how good it was.
Is it like a documentary or is it like a movie or a
no,
series?
it just she walks you
It's
through
like a
her
sparring
life.
session.
Hilarious. They have a sit down with
stupid.
Tina, and she walks you from the moment she got on the scene to the end of it
What
when
was
she
the
married
first-
the white dude.
What was the first punch? When she first got hit?
No, the thing
wow.
the thing is when you hear her story about how her mom, she come home and her mom be staring out the window because her dad used to beat the mom up, and one day she came home, the mom was gone, and then the dad left the kids, and they were just the kids at home, and nobody to watch them.
Yeah.
That makes sense why she wouldn't want to leave.
Yeah, and that's
A lot
why.
of trauma bonding. That's what that was.
Yep, and that's why
I
when
can
she
see the
was
trauma
15, or she
And
was
I did go to the DR, so that was cool.
Uh-oh. You get some?
That's not why I go to the DR.
Oh, my bad.
But did you get some? That's not what we asked you.
I go to take interviews and do some excursions. Sir, I'm not a whore. Thank you.
You ain't gotta be a
Ask
whore.
everybody.
You ain't gotta be a
You
whore
ain't gotta be a.
41.
You ain't gotta be a
Ask
whore
everybody.
because that's your pussy. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's yours.
I'm gonna take that as a yes, Seymour. I never heard you laugh like that. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Right.
So Seymour, I got.
did not. Actually, that was a solo trip for me. I just went by myself. It was awesome.
Now Seymour, I heard it's better to travel alone to new places. What do you think about that?
I actually like it. I've done Costa Rica, Cabo twice, and now the DR, and I like it.
She calling from a Costa Rican prison.
I can't go by myself. I've been followed. I've been harassed, molested on planes.
Maybe you.
I gotta be careful. Now I'm gonna ask you this:
Like,
when you were in the DR,
Oh, when you gonna learn your lesson? That's
when
what I
you
want.
wait. When you were in the DR, I just have a question for you, because every time I would go to the
Yeah, when
clubs,
you gonna learn your lesson, motherfucker?
right? I mean, I try, but okay. So when you were in the
Get you a
DR,
travel buddy.
when you stepped off the plane, did you feel like that was the most
don't think she's
beautiful
listening.
men all surrounding you when you stepped off the plane?
No.
All that shit. He said all that. She blocked your shit at the rim, nigga.
and pinned it.
Took the sun
No.
She did your shit like
She
Tayshaun
took
Prince,
the sun
nigga.
away.
Get this shit.
She pinned it on the backboard.
I
Grabbed
was
it.
told that though they got the most beautiful. It was a white lady. You know, some of them fetishize us. So, they're the most beautiful men you'll ever see. Like, no, I mean, they cool like brothers over here, you know.
How was the food? How was the food,
Beautiful
Seymour?
to me.
Well, she was on the resort. It was horrible.
Okay. You know,
Everything is okay around
I
you.
always travel with my
It might be you.
Everybody laughs at me until I pull it out. Then they start eating their food. Can I borrow some of your season? Oh, you laughing now? You want some? Oh, okay then. That was cool.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
she travels
Seymour.
alone.
He
travels alone.
Hey, Seymour.
Pack a companion.
Seymour, can I ask a question?
Yeah, pack a friend.
Yeah, thank you.
What you say, Speedy?
I said, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Every time somebody asks you something, you go, it was all right. Everything is just all right with you. Maybe it's you.
I mean, it was beautiful. Coca-Cola is gorgeous. I'm looking forward to going back. I was already trying to figure out when I was coming back. So I'm planning to go again. I did a couple excursions and everything. It was cool.
Are you at an embassy right now?
For real. You know what I'm saying? Who got
You in the
you?
lobby,
I mean, I
motherfucker.
went on. I was
Are
on
you locked
flight
up
for work.
abroad?
I'm driving back to Houston.
Are you calling from a satellite phone?
No, I'm calling from my cell phone.
No, you not.
Is it a
motherfucker.
flip?
You need to pay your
Yeah,
bill.
you know what I'm
Is that
saying?
one, sir?
Is it a razor? What are you
Right.
calling?
Are you on the bus?
I hear y'all fine.
You got a BlackBerry, nigga?
Leave me alone.
Pull your antenna up.
Plug your phone in.
Yeah, plug it in when he talking to us. That'll help you.
Slide your sidekick all the way open.
Ah,
When you talk to us, take it from your ear and just hold it to your mouth.
Stop using your shoulder to hold your phone.
Are you calling us on a CB radio?
breaker.
Thank you, Seymour.
Anyway,
You on the tarmac? Where you at?
you guys gotta watch the Tina. It's very good.
I want to
So
watch it.
one
Do
of
you
the things
pay
that
for it, or is it a
no,
part
it's free.
of it?
It's free. So one of the things that a lot of things stood out, but the couple things that did stand out for me was, so she was 13 years old when she saw Ike perform at a club.
And she wanted him.
Well, she wanted to sing for Ike at 13. Now remember, her mom left her, so she's looking for someone
Work.
to be a parent. So she's at the club and she says, I want to sing for Ike. And they're like, little girl gone. And she said Ike was like, gone, little girl. She comes back again and they said, okay. And then she sings. And then Ike takes her on as, okay, I'll be your father figure. And
He takes her on, all right.
Great time.
hey, Bird,
Great time,
let us
man.
get to you, nigga.
But when she Seymour, I mean whoever that was just
was
asked,
Seymour.
that just called, I can't remember.
Seymour.
I ain't paying attention that
You
much.
know who it
But
was.
anyway,
Somebody.
I saw it too. It was good, but
Are we
there
talking
are
about Saul?
9.
Are we talking about Saul?
Yeah, there are 9, not 5. There are
9.
9
Shit. Well, I only saw 2.
because the first 7 deal with Jigsaw.
Is 9 of them? Are you sure, Vernon?
I'm sure he's sure.
Trust me, I know. I have all of them. I
Saul's been
know.
out that long. He
Wait.
said I have all of them.
Saul's
Never
been out
dealt
for
with
almost
No,
Jigsaw.
Saul's been out a long
These
time.
are dealing with his
Yeah.
Yeah,
disciples.
the guy has
I think
died,
like
though.
15.
The guy's been dead. That did the original.
You do have a phone call, you know that, right?
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Oh, we got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Nigga, you call every day.
I know I don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
do.
Hold on. Jay Elite said I heard Tina Turner was violent.
That
she
she
needed
was
to be.
violent or the movie
That's
is
what Ike
violent?
said.
Hold on, Vern. Let me
I
get
said a lot
Vern.
of shit before he died, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay right there, Vern. Just give me a second. So, Jay Lee, it's a really good thing into her. One thing you do learn is she didn't have a publicist or somebody to go, because they kept asking her, even after she did all the great stuff she did, they would ask her shit about Ike, or they would bring up like, well, you know, Ike got arrested. And you would see her face just go, that's what we talking about? We back to Ike? Because she couldn't believe these motherfuckers. And I'm like, usually on a publicist, they'll go, okay, the person's coming in, but they don't want to talk about whatever.
Right.
I know that's, even when they come to this motherfucker, they go, don't bring up whatever. And I'm very surprised they didn't do that with her. It seemed like every time she was in an interview, somebody would go, so how has it been since you left Ike? And she went, it's been 16 years. And she said, every time y'all bring this shit up, she said that was a bad part of her life, that every time someone brings it up, she has to relive it.
Yeah, didn't she have to have a couple of surgeries because of him?
They didn't bring that part of it up, but she said every time he whooped her ass, and literally whooped her ass, he would fuck her. Because she said he did the first time.
So basically, he was a rapist.
Yeah, because he beat her with a coat
They
hanger.
usually are when they beat them. They usually rape them too.
No, that's
and then he threw
isn't that how you do like Stockholm syndrome? Like,
yeah, but it worked. And then too, one of the things she did say, the reason why she stayed, because she felt like she promised to Ike that she wouldn't leave him like everybody else did.
And I'm sure her parents leaving her had something to do with her staying.
And
like
she
that.
said that. She said that later on.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
You might be able to break that.
You see how your parents traumatize you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
anyway, hold on, Vern.
Finish.
So let me finish. Stupid motherfucker. So anyway, so she was saying how every time somebody would bring up Ike, and they brought it, I'm talking about from Dinah Shore to every time she had an interview, they would bring up the Ike shit, and you see her face just drop.
Well,
like,
that's what I was saying.
motherfucker.
But what time was that? It was like a different time. Like
no, this is after Private Dancer
but like,
album.
I'm talking about like
That
that's
was
still.
like in the 80s,
I'm
right?
sorry, that's still a different time as far as like that's what they associated her, especially after that movie came out, because that's what we want to hear.
Yeah, and,
So,
and she
like-
thought by doing the movie and first she did the book and then doing the movie that people would stop asking her about Ike.
She did that
They
to herself.
never,
She did
they
that to
never
herself.
stopped asking.
No,
So
not
the
at
white
all.
dude she married him when she was 50 and he was 30, and they're still together. I think she's 80 and he's.
That's because he had energy.
But a quiet damn.
Yeah, you was about to say something else stupid. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, I was finna say something about Quiet Place, but the phone keeps cutting in and out because I didn't want to stop you from your analysis on the movie. I mean on the documentary.
Anyway. But you did anyway. Go ahead.
So Vern, what was better, Quiet Place or The Saw, the new one?
The new one is a quiet. They're both out.
I know. Which one's
Spiral.
better?
I'm doing a lot of stuttering.
Ooh.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You watching it right now or what?
I think
say
Quiet Place 2 is better.
No dude should ever say ooh.
Speedy, shut the hell up, and you sitting there cutting chicken tenders. Shut the fuck up.
Good point, Vernon.
Tell me
Great
nothing.
point,
Chicken tenders in
Vernon.
half. You
do cut chicken
nigga.
tenders.
Don't do that.
That's great point, Vernon.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Of course you don't.
Good
But
point,
anyway,
Vernon.
back to
Anybody
what I
cut
was
chicken
saying.
tenders, they got
Spiral
it.
is okay. Just like she said, if you were if you like those type of movies, then that's something that you could watch. But The Quiet Place 2. It's actually two movies in one. It's the prequel and it's the continuation of what was going on at the same time.
So they go back and tell you where the creatures came from.
Yeah.
Where'd they come from?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
They're showing you where
Hey.
they come from, but they're showing you where they get here.
Yeah, I don't want to know because I haven't seen it.
See,
I'm not gonna tell you. So
I'm sorry. I just think The Quiet Place is a lot more frightening. I'm a loud person, and just think about
That's
it. What if
funny.
you have
Wait
like
a minute,
little bit of
wait a minute.
kombucha and you
What
start
you say?
burping?
Wait, hold on. You
I
said
mean,
you a loud person.
you'll be eating right away.
Yeah,
Like,
she's very loud.
You said you a loud person. No,
Yeah.
you not.
I'm quiet today because my voice is a little hoarse from
Well, I
screaming.
hope your voice stay that way.
Oh.
Anyway.
Where you at, Vernon? I'm
That was
coming
real
for you.
bitchy. Don't do
I'm
that.
coming for you, Vernon.
I'm just playing.
No, that was pretty good, Vernon.
Pretty
You know
good,
how
Vern.
everybody get their shots in every now and again. You know, you gotta have.
Yeah, but you coming at me. You're supposed to be coming
Well, you
at
an easy win,
Nick and Speedy
Why would you want to come at me?
and V-Neck.
Nick ain't did nothing wrong.
I ain't did nothing but help my dad, man. What you doing?
Yeah.
That's all I
Man,
do.
you didn't really help me. You
Hold on. And that whole thing with the key thing,
Tell him, Vernon.
Speedy, if you really wanted that key, you could have just said, "Hey, Nick, is
No,
the
Vernon,
key, is
no.
the key at the house?"
Listen, we
You could've
got-
went to the
Vernon.
house and got the key.
Vernon, we gotta stop saying that. Listen, after all this he said, he still got the key.
Yeah, but
No,
what I had to
I'm
go
on your
through to get
side.
it.
But
And
what's
it
the
was an
problem?
hour and a half later.
But see, if you really wanted that key when you wanted that key, you should have took your ass to his house and got it then.
I thought I said that,
wanting
No,
somebody to
he
drop
didn't
what
say.
they
No,
doing.
Vern.
I thought
He
I said
didn't
that,
say that his car was at the house. He said, "Dad, my car is parked. I'll put the key in the thing." He didn't say my car is parked at my house.
Let's see.
I thought he said the car was parked here
That's a good
Why would
point.
the car been here?
because he always used to park his
See,
car here.
Great question.
There are
Great
details.
question.
There
Why
are
would my
details
car
in
be
this
here?
that are missing.
That's what I said to myself, V-Neck, at the time.
What?
But I was like,
Here's
maybe.
here's a couple of questions
Wanzer,
that I'm
that's
going to
what-
ask. That
That's
may,
what I was thinking, Wanzer. When he hit me back, I said, "Well, why would my car be at the studio?"
What the hell made you think my car was here?
I'm like, now we
Wait
got
a
to
minute.
start.
First off, you
Because he
would say,
wanted convenient
hey,
for
son,
him.
I lost my key.
K-Dog, your mic's on.
Can
Yeah,
you
of
bring
course
it
it
to
is.
me?
Like,
And
you know
Nick
what
would
I'm
have said, yeah, it's here and whatever, whatnot. Then you could have said, okay, where's your car? But you didn't ask him where his car
But
was.
Vern,
You assumed
all I'm saying to
knew
you,
where
and
you
Tracy,
assumed
no,
his car was
Vern,
at the thing.
Vern, all I'm saying, and Tracy's gonna roll with me on this. At the end of the day, had Nick called me and I'm 2 minutes away, I'd have
Look.
dropped what. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
I'd have dropped what I was doing and gave him the key.
We're gonna find
And
out
say,
about
get
that,
the
'cause
key
I'm actually
from me
gonna-
later.
I'm actually gonna test
But
this.
wait a
Look,
minute, wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
Vern,
wait,
Vern,
wait.
Vern. Hold on,
Now.
we got transcripts. Hold on, Vern. Check this out.
I mean, you could have talked shit about him under your breath,
Look,
but
here we
still
go.
went to give him the key.
Yeah.
We got transcripts right here. This is how it starts off. This is 5:00 yesterday when Pops called me and says, "Hey, can you open the door? I forgot my key." My response: I'm not there. I said the manager might still be there because it's 5:00. He says it's cool. I'll come and get your key and give it back to you in the morning. I said I'm not at my house.
Again.
I said because he wanted to come get my key. I said,
Again.
I'm not at the house.
Driving already.
But
Nick.
again, he
I
told
said-
you already he wasn't
So
there.
I said, I'm not at my house. I said, I have my wife leave the key in my car gas cap. Okay? And then I checked. I said, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Now
Is that cool?
everybody know where your keys are hidden now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a text message. It's not a loudspeaker. So I hit him thumbs up, thumbs up. He said, thumbs up. Cool. That means cool. Then he
Yeah.
texted me, is your car at the office?
Yes.
Hold on.
What'd you say?
I said, my car is parked in front of my building.
Why you trying
'Cause
to
he-
remember? That would
'cause
be
he
in
asked
your
me-
phone.
'cause he asked me, he said-
no,
he
but
said-
like that text message,
Right.
he looking in the sky like
Right. He
y'all
said-
calling each
Hold
other.
on,
No, that
Vernon.
message is in your phone.
Hold on, Vernon, hold on.
Said.
He said, he asked me, because that makes sense. Is your car at the office? I said, the car is parked in front of my building. He sent me a thumbs up. That means
A
he
black ass
understands.
thumbs
All I saw.
It's a dark thumb.
All
Yeah,
I saw
all you
was
saw was-
building.
See, that's
in
not my
front of
fault.
the building.
And as
Hold
big
on.
as that font is, you could have seen it all.
It ain't Nick's fault you can't read.
Now hold on.
Right.
And then so
Really, Wanzer?
he responds thumbs up,
And
right?
Still,
Look,
you're
look,
a
Wanzer a fish because he flip flopping. Now
Yeah, I know.
now he
Fucking
over here
fish.
like, well,
So look, Pops, the
Simply
thumbs
said,
up,
is in
the thumbs
front of my
up, I
building.
thought was the confirmation, right, that you understood what is happening. And then I, because I know my dad, he just hit thumbs. I said, let me make sure he knows exactly what my car is. So I text him back. I said, hey, my car is parked right in front of a white Lexus.
Again, I'm not.
Just because I got
I'm not reading.
Because
That's
it's-
what you. I'm not
because
reading.
it's in front of my house. I'm thinking he's gonna be driving by my house.
reading
It's gonna be
shit.
hard to look for a car and
Yeah,
drive on a
specific
busy
instructions.
street. So I said, let me make it easier for my dad, right? Hold on.
Here's the cold part.
Hold on,
I
Pops.
actually was gonna go
Then
down
he
that
said,
street.
then after I did all of that, he said, never mind. So now I'm
Oh, I
confused.
said it like that.
That's how I look in here. Never mind.
Never
And then he
mind.
said, cause look, this will follow up. I'm at the office. These are all short messages. So it's not he got an attitude. Never mind. I'm at the office. He don't have a key. I'm thinking, who is he? So I said 3 text messages, 3 question marks. Who is he? I don't even know. I told you the key in front of the house. Who is he? So he gonna go Raphael. I'm thinking, what does it have to do with anything?
Yeah,
Like,
so-
I didn't- right.
So now I need to know that you never went to my house.
So then my dad says, I went to get your key. I told Raphael I'll be back. He locked me out the door. So now he has the office key, but he's locked out the building. So I stopped working. I said I can put my situation on pause and swing by the office ASAP. This is my response to him not working out, getting locked out of the second building. He's locked out today, okay?
But it's still your fault because you should have just known he didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
No, that's not my fault.
Kidding.
That is it.
yes,
You did all that for your problem.
No, read the rest.
That's it, Pops.
And he don't have to read the rest.
Then
Once,
I pulled up on you after that.
And that's when you had an attitude.
yeah, my nigga, because you don't read text messages.
Because he told you.
I would have attitude. I would have pulled up mad. I would have had my music
You can't
loud.
be mad. No, you
and I
can't.
would have had my.
Nobody should be mad at
and I
their
would have
parents.
had.
I don't give a fuck what age you
No,
are.
I can't. I can be disappointed in you being.
No,
yes, I can.
We got a phone
because-
call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling
No,
from?
I can be. I don't care. That's
The
Vern.
man done told
Nope,
you what
nope,
you
nope,
needed to
Vern.
know, and you still did not comprehend what he said.
Right.
And then I have to stop what
No,
I'm
it didn't
doing
mean he comprehend. He didn't tell. He was
You get what you
inconsiderate.
want? Oh, I'm gonna have an attitude.
No, he was
If I can't
You
inconsiderate.
can't have no attitude with me.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
I'm a grown ass motherfucking
No,
man.
because the
I
same
can't have it.
shit you
I'm an
telling,
individual.
like, you want to have me an attitude with, my mom would tell me the same thing. Now, if I did that to her, she would have gave me the attitude.
Cause she your mama.
No, I'm gonna give you the attitude. I'm
You
grown
can't.
now. Yes, I can.
You
Those
cannot.
days are over. Once I start paying my own bills and start
Nigga, I thought
fucking,
you were gonna say, once
you
you got a
cannot
period.
tell me
So you
nothing.
can say, once I had a period.
You can't
Okay,
tell me
okay.
nothing.
You fucked up.
You can make suggestions.
Okay,
Again,
you can make
He completely
recommendations.
fucked up.
No,
but I
no,
gotta
no.
be
But,
one
but I
person
still
on his
said,
side.
I still said, no matter what, had the shoe been on the other foot,
See, this one
I'd have
I'm
bought him the
I
key
can't
the
have
first
it.
time.
But you would have had a little attitude too.
I wouldn't have had an attitude because I'd have bought the key. I know he needed
If
it.
you was working,
Everybody-
hold on,
everybody
Vernon,
gets
Vernon,
that
hold
before he
on.
gets
So
struck
if
by
you
lightning.
if you on set and I call you say, "Pops, I'm locked out the office. I need to get in the office," you gonna leave set.
He wasn't on set.
See, that's a problem, and that's why I have to hold my ground because
What ground?
this is the thing with parents.
Exactly.
I'm gonna draw a line on
I'm
everybody.
glad when you have a kid. I want you to have the
I'm
same
gonna have the
shit.
same attitude with
All
him
right.
because this is what people
When
don't understand.
when
You
little
have-
Yasha Holla called me and
You're
goes,
hilarious.
Papa, I'm locked out and Dad is tripping. I said, I'm on my way.
Listen,
Right,
and
that's your job
fine,
as a
but-
grandpa.
right, and that's fine. That's what happens. But I
That's
don't
your
think it's.
job as a grandpa.
But like you raised me, Pops, it's on me. If I leave my key, I can't put that responsibility
Yeah,
on nobody
but
else.
I'm there for
There
you.
you go. That's the
Pops,
truth.
that's not the
That's your
argument.
rationale. That's your
Yeah,
excuse.
the
for why-
conversation
I
is-
don't have to be in
I don't
line
like
with
your
your
tone,
I don't
first
have to
of
be
all.
in
I didn't
don't
have
care.
you.
I don't care.
Just
You know what
listen.
I'm saying? You could call Judy up here, and Judy will be like,
Let me
well,
talk. You won't let me talk to Judy because she'll tell me the truth.
no, she'll tell you. She'll tell you like she's.
She'll say,
I'm the
my
mini
daughter,
her. I'm the
my
mini
lady
her.
daughter, my
my lady man daughter,
my lady man daughter,
my
be
lady
tripping.
man daughter, my lady man daughter. We should know she gonna be like, I'm the best daughter, because I'll be like, look at all your trifling sisters and brothers' kids.
But you can't tell your parent.
I can tell-
You can't have no attitude with me.
No,
That's
I
right.
can't
I don't have
have
no
a.
attitude.
You
I
did,
can,
Nick.
I
I can be
was-
disappointed
I was
in you. However
impatient.
however you interpret it is your problem.
Yeah, I was
Why
impatient.
I'm like I'm arguing with two kids.
I don't know, but
This
I was.
is
I'm not.
crazy.
I'm not
Because
a
you
kid.
sound ridiculous.
I was impatient though
You sound
because
dumb.
I was impatient because I felt like you wasn't respecting the fact I had to get back to work.
He
You were sitting there.
I was in, now how could I not be respected?
I can answer this because you were sitting there laughing with Maya and y'all were just giggling.
Oh, we
and,
kikiing
and
now.
y'all was kikiing. I'm losing money
You made that point,
because you didn't understand how serious it
and I
was.
said, okay. I said, Nick, you can go.
You didn't dismiss me. I was gonna
Right,
leave.
right.
But that's
You
what
see
I'm
how he
saying.
plays
Yeah, that's what I'm
it?
saying. You didn't
Yeah.
dismiss me. I was
Right.
gonna leave. I was just making the point was, and it was because Maya was watching. Like that was my point was, it wasn't my responsibility to show up and do anything. But you my pop. So anytime I'm a stop with, even if I'm making money, which I don't think any rational person would stop their job to drop keys off. That's not rational. I did
The
that.
show is called What
But
You
my
Want Your
point
Daddy
was,
Do.
my point was, I was frustrated. I was more frustrated.
And what you saying making sense. Now all of a sudden he want to change the subject.
Right, I was just frustrated that I was losing money. It had nothing to do with
You
you or
lose,
Maya.
what you lose? $5?
I lost like $200.
Nick, stop.
Are you gonna send me the $200? Cause I still gotta pay my bills. So I don't think you're gonna send me. That's what I'm saying. So you didn't understand that. You think it's $2-3.
He trying to.
I lost $200 dropping keys off yesterday.
And you lost $200 in 2 minutes?
Dropping. No, I was. How long was I out there?
2 minutes.
I had to stop. I had to come from where I was coming from.
I don't know where you were.
That's my point. That took me
Why is
15
everything
minutes.
that point?
It took me 15 minutes to come from where I was coming from.
Every time I rebuttal something,
Get to
you
the
say,
office.
you say that's the point.
Go through all the
I've been
keys.
on way too long.
My bad.
I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
Go through
Caller,
all the
what's your
keys,
name? Where you
and then he left. That's my point. It wasn't about you. It wasn't about the keys. It was the fact that I just lost a lot of money
at the end of the day, Nick,
for something that could have been
At
avoided.
the end of the day,
if
what
you
I
would've just
said
brought your
was,
keys.
at the end of the day, and I'll stand by this and let it go. I said if it was me, I'd have dropped
we gonna
everything
find out.
and came to go.
Y'all remember this? I'm gonna make up something. We gonna find out. We gonna.
If I'm 2 minutes away, yes.
Nope, no, I wouldn't-
Don't call me from Silmar.
I wasn't 2 minutes away.
Nick.
I wasn't at home. You didn't see the text message
How long did it take him to get here, Speed?
How long did it take me? Yeah, because I live 2 minutes away. So how long did it take me to get here?
2 minutes?
It took me 2 minutes, Pops. You
You
now
really
watch
live
this.
that close?
I wasn't at home. You're not listening either. You worked
I
in here.
heard that you said that I'm just wondering any
I
other
was
time.
no, I was working.
We're gonna
He
take a quick
texted-
break.
No, we're not
so
taking
I
a break.
can
Hold
read
on.
this goddamn
No,
text
hold on, Pops.
messages.
Let's get this. You can text me at 5. Look, this is the beautiful thing
No,
about
I didn't
text
read the
message.
part about the building. All I saw was my car is
I
parked
knew
out
you did,
front.
but I know my dad,
That's
so
what
I
I read.
know you didn't read that. I know you didn't. That's why I emphasized my building. I know
Were you
probably-
driving when you texted him?
No, his fonts are really big, so it's only like 3 words that show up at a time. So I know. So I knew. I was like, he's not gonna
Why
gonna
don't
read
he
all the way
just
through
turn
it.
the phone sideways?
Nah. So look, yeah,
Turn the
Pops, it
phone
took me
sideways,
15
Speedy.
minutes. Actually, it took me 15, 20
You
minutes to
should
get
have
up here.
repeated 3 times. My car is not there. My car is not there. My car is not there.
Don't read the text message now, Pops. It's
No,
already in
my
there.
car- It's not there. It's
I'm
too
parked in
long.
front of my building.
You should do no car
Look
now.
for the Lexus.
Look. Now you want
Right.
to read? It's the day after, Pops. Don't read it now. That ain't gonna do nothing now.
You gotta talk to him like an old Indian. No
Nick,
car.
Park him in front.
That was so
parked
racist.
He said like an old Indian.
They're not called Indians.
Yeah, Indian means.
We're Native
Right,
Americans.
You gotta
that's
talk to him like
hilarious.
you the chief. Car parked in my house. Car in my home.
Anthony, that's fucking hilarious.
No come office.
No, Nick, he told me the funniest
That's
shit in the world. I
hilarious.
said, Nick, it's going to my stand-up. He said, I was dating this girl that was built like, what'd you say?
Despicable Me.
Nigga,
Despicable
I
Me.
ran out the fucking room.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I love that cartoon. Actually, that's probably the last good like
Yeah.
animation.
I
That,
told motherfucker, nigga, that joke's gone.
yeah,
As soon as I get off stage,
That's
look at this nigga here. He built like Despicable Me.
that's pretty funny, Wanzer.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Anyway, take a quick break.
What I thought you out here for?
What?
What time you out of here, Pops?
Oh, yeah. Shit. But we got practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Might as well
yeah,
hang in
that's what I'm
there.
saying. Let's just say we could leave it like
Might
that.
as well. So, what you watching?
Wanz, what you watching?
Oh, we go once? Okay, I thought because it was another one.
Oh, I thought you still working, K. Let's go, K.
No,
Dot.
I
just
ain't
watched-
watching nothing. You know, I keep telling y'all niggas I don't watch TV like that.
I
You
just
watching the
watched
playoffs?
movie.
What do you do, nigga? Are you
Work.
just at the house?
You write a book?
Nigga, I read.
Shit.
I do other things to stimulate my mind.
Right.
It is what you're watching or what you're reading Wednesday. I added a reading in.
Oh yeah, we have to let you drop
I'm
the book
reading currently right now.
Office work.
You read on your phone?
Sometimes.
Gosh,
Checking
it's
her
just so
Netflix.
much
Well, she got
light
glasses on.
off.
everywhere.
Yeah, I prefer paper too for some odd reason. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's light either, but I don't know what it is. But
It's
No, it
you
just-
know
it
I
just
have to have a
depends.
script. I like that paper
It
in my
just depends
hand.
on what it is. Like this, now I'm listening to the 48 Laws of Power.
Ooh,
But I read it.
What
but
is that about?
It just teach you how to manipulate motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a pretty horrible book.
Situation.
Actually.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
That
No,
is
it's-
terrible.
no, it's
What
a-
is this for?
No, it just
don't
tell
like
you
48
but
Laws
it
of Power?
it's not that I don't like it, but like if you really listen to it,
Yeah.
it teaches you how to be
A horrible
manipulative,
person.
a horrible person to gain power.
So-
it tells you
Okay.
all the
It
all
actually
the
doesn't. I've read the book, and what it tells you about is the nature of people and how to avoid the pitfalls of people by knowing people and how
Are
to always be a
manipulative.
step ahead.
Yeah, you just need to be
But-
a better.
Because if you read the 48 Laws of Power, you're going to see things in there that
No,
you're
I
like,
am
damn,
reading- I am
if I
reading
had
it."
done this, I wouldn't have been in this situation. If I'd listened to this, I wouldn't have got fucked over in this situation.
I-
if I handled it like this.
I think-
Are you
I
on
think-
your? Are you sitting on your leg?
It is, but it's still
Right.
it gives you scenarios like
Nick, I
it,
thought this nigga was sitting
tells
on his
you
leg.
it tells you like Caesar, like all those
I know.
scenarios are very manipulative situations. So yeah, it helps you identify. It helps you. It just makes you a master manipulator because it helps you identify.
So do you recommend that people read?
No, I definitely recommend it. Like
Okay.
it sounds horrible, but like it's the nature of the world.
Right, right.
Like
And
it's teaching you how to
facts.
maneuver. Right. It's factual, but like if you're I'm just not a manipulative person. So like that's
ask
my.
everybody.
Do you
my-
want to be manipulated? What if
No,
somebody knows the
but you
48
gonna let
Laws
me
of Power
explain.
and
You
don't?
gonna let me explain my fucking perception of a book I'm reading.
Shit,
Turn-
You know what
Wanz,
I'm
turn
saying?
your mic a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
take-
can't.
and
You
get
can't
the
tell. You know,
And stop sitting on your leg, nigga.
This shit
Shit.
right. This should be so funny to me. I love when motherfuckers try to tell me how I should interpret some shit that I'm reading.
I'm trying to help you out.
No, you're not helping
feel
me,
like
my
you're
nigga. I
getting
got my own.
manipulated.
I got my own break. No, I didn't say that. You thinking that because you jumping ahead of me speaking.
All right,
Is he
all right,
trying to
go ahead,
manipulate
go
you?
ahead.
No, he's just not listening,
What law-
and that's a man thing.
what law
That's
of
not.
power-
That's not a manipulative thing.
what rule of power is that?
I'm
In
on
that-
4. I'm almost done now. I'm on 47.
Okay.
So
How many pages is it?
It's a lot
48.
of pages. No,
Anyway.
No, it's like
Dang,
thousands.
it's that many
Yeah.
pages for manipulating somebody.
It's
All right,
not
it might
about
be
like
like
that's what I'm
1300
saying.
maybe,
Like
something
it's
like
not about manipulation.
It's just knowing how to
it's
recognize it.
It's knowing how to recognize.
No, I would
things.
love to see that
So,
because people be trying to
But it
manipulate
teaches
all day, every day.
you like I said, the reason that's how my perception of it is manipulation. Like I understand what the book is showing me and how to maneuver in it, but like it's still fucked up.
Right.
Like it's not good. That's
you
what I'm just
recommend it,
saying.
though, for
No,
other
I do
people?
recommend it,
Okay.
but like it's gonna have you feeling a certain way because you're gonna be like, oh, I have to be this way or I need to move this way. Some of the shit is shady and some of the shit is good. It's not all. To gain power, you do have to do things that aren't what some of us would like
Is
to
it politically correct?
do. No, not politically. It's just like what you wouldn't do morally. Like some things, like I just don't want to do, but to gain power, it does make sense to do it, and that's what the
So
book is.
what did you get from the book?
I got from the book that it's not necessarily about power.
You move your leg from up under your butt, nigga.
You talking about my legs
Nigga
on the
sitting-
ground?
You sitting on
What you
your
talking
leg,
about?
nigga.
What's this?
You're perched up right now.
No, what I got from the book is life lessons, and those life lessons are the nature of people, and it doesn't matter how far back you go. People are people are people, and you have personalities like this, like this, like this. So if someone is in a certain position, they more than likely acquired it a certain way, and they more than likely have a certain nature, and and then you're gonna run into people who want your position. And they're going to do certain things to try and get it. And
So what does the book teach you?
The book teaches you how to recognize the nature of the people,
that you're dealing with in order to obtain whatever you
Am
what
I-
you feel is powerful.
Am I in the book?
No, my nigga, don't say nothing about writers from Netflix.
So
I meant like,
so Speedy, not only does it teach you how to recognize these people, it teaches you how to deal with them.
Gotcha.
Which is really important. And when I read the book, or if you read the book, you're going to read so many qualities, and then you're going to recognize a lot of situations that you've been in that had you handled it exactly like this says,
where you were manipulated, and then you would have
situation.
figured it out. Like I said, like the people who are empowered, some of them did it. It's very manipulative, but like it helps you identify. Like you don't have to be that way, but if you do this, you can identify. You can put yourself in that position opposite of what they did. It really teaches you how to.
So it's a must read.
Yeah, it is.
Must read.
It is. It's definitely a must read.
Law number 1. Do you know what law number 1?
I don't remember, my nigga. You tell me. You the fucking scholar here.
Never shine the master.
When K-Dot turn on you, nigga, she full 360.
Yeah, because like I never like that shit. Like, cause I don't never try to push my perception on nobody. Like I don't like when people don't allow other people to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just bothers me because like I'm totally
Being
up to
manipulated.
hearing what you have to say.
A nipple? What?
But like if you're just like, nah, that's not what
So
it
I
is.
don't think that's what you should be thinking, K-Dot.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, why though?
He said he don't
I
think
was
that's
messing
what you
with
should
you.
be
No, I'm
thinking.
just saying. Like I said,
All right,
I'm
so,
more.
so it is a must watch between both of you guys. I mean,
No,
must
it's
read.
a must read.
I would say this. I've read the book too. I think that it really depends on your personality and kind of how you're going to interpret the book. Because it's interesting to see that Anthony kind of sees the pitfalls quicker, you know, of how not to get into these situations as you're encountering these people. And I kind of felt more of K-Dot's line, which was, as I'm reading this, I'm thinking about, I can't possibly apply this because this is not my nature.
Right.
You know, I don't want to have to not be who I am around people in order to craft this certain identity in order to get to this space. And like, that's what it's really about, is showing you basically how the people who are actually control the businesses and operations actually work in their personal and private worlds. They have an example of war generals, you know, a tactic they use in war, and you can use those same tactics in life or in business, you know.
Is internet down?
It says it's up on here, but it seems like it's
it's
lagging
tripping.
on here. So we definitely got to call them and figure that out, because that's not.
I would like to read the book, so if you have one laying around, you
And
can.
honorable mention, 50 Cent actually dropped the 50th Law of Power.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he kind of elaborates on the idea of power in business, and he kind of goes through his
I don't know. He scares me.
why.
No, but he's a
He
good
got shot,
business.
man.
He's a good businessman.
How's somebody who got shot 9 times gonna scare you?
He just says a lot of really mean
'Cause he
things.
says stuff.
He does on his
So it makes you
posts.
feel a certain way, and that's
It
why.
does. It just is
Yeah,
like.
but that doesn't make. So
It's
how you
just
feel
like
is
if
how
I say
his
hi to
character-
him, all of a sudden I'll blast everybody, whatever. He'll put it all. I'm just, he just be going viral on your
that's
stuff.
because you're referring to when he was putting people on blast for
Yes,
money.
and just yes.
Don't owe that money,
They
nigga.
don't owe
fuck
that man
with
no
him.
money. Like I can't say nothing about
Pay the
that.
money back.
Yeah, I'd like to recommend a book.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
I would like to know
The 10X Rule. Grant Cardone.
the 10x rule,
Mm-hmm.
like
Great book.
TNX.
Yeah, 10, the number 10.
Oh, okay.
X Rule. And that book is basically about So with my business, I couldn't get it over a certain amount a month. I was stuck at this number. Everything I did wasn't working. I was like, fuck, I can't get past this fucking number.
Mm-hmm.
I read this book. I actually listened to the audio book. Yeah, that's it. I'll give it to you though.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I have the other one?
Oh shit.
Thanks.
And so I read this book. I instantly doubled the income of what I was trying to do. And the book basically teaches you how to, accomplish goals. It could be a relationship. It could be financial goals. It could be,
It's called what again? I'm sorry.
The 10X rule.
The 10X rule.
And it basically is just, let's just say you want to make an extra $5,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so off the top, we all have something totally different that we would do to make an extra $5,000 a month. Some of us don't even know what we would do. We're like, well, I ain't sucking dick, but I don't know what else to do.
Hilarious.
Wow.
That's a stretch.
I'm good at it.
Hell of a
But
leap.
the point is,
I don't think I'm a V-neck.
if you had to make an extra $5,000 a month,
Gotta drink lots of water.
if you wanted to make an extra, or we could just say an extra $1,000 a month, make it more reasonable.
Mhm.
If you want to make an extra $1,000 a month, you're automatically going to set your brain and your goals to make $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So the amount of effort that you put in is going to be the effort to make an extra $1,000 a month. Now, whenever you set a goal, you're more than likely going to miss it.
Mm.
You're not going to actually hit that goal. So, it's about
Miss it in the sense of going under it or over
you're
it?
going under.
Okay.
So if you're setting your goal to make an extra $1,000 a month, you're not going to, so now you have to say, okay, well, how much effort do I need to put in to make $1,000 a month? What kind of plan do I have to put together to make an extra $1,000 a month? And so it's just all about the mindset.
And it shows you how to do that, or is it just mindset?
It shows you how to do that.
Okay.
Now, it shows you how to do that in a way.
But you got to be disciplined.
Well, yeah, of course, that's part of it.
Right.
But it shows you how to do it in a way where it doesn't just apply financially. It applies to anything. And that's the cool part about it, that you can apply these rules to anything. And I did that, and I instantly doubled everything that I was doing. And mind you, I couldn't get over this hump.
Mm.
And so I highly recommend that book.
No,
All right.
I would like to read it.
All right. What you got, baby girl?
I like that.
Could be
nothing
what
that
you
I
watching or
read.
what you
You
reading.
got a cookbook.
So,
I'm sick of a cookbook.
haunted. What'd you say?
I didn't say. I don't know what the hell they talking about. What? I don't know what the hell.
I don't know what the hell they
He
talking
said
about.
you got a book called Snacks.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I am good at making some
It's
snacks.
February fats.
Anywho, I've been watching
It's
Haunted.
Fat History Month. That's what Jada said. I didn't say that.
PHAT.
That's right.
Fat Bush.
Fat
Bush.
Fat Bush Clan. Fat Bush.
Fat Bush Clan.
So
I'm
y'all
sorry.
Fat Bush Clan. Hold it up.
So
Some
you
big-
Bush fat?
Some big
She
women with
said,
some big women with hairy mouths.
Say that. She said, hold it up. You know how
Hold it
big your
up,
monkey
Fat
gotta
Bush.
The book is called
Everybody got a Don King.
You holding the pussy up or the fupa up? This nigga
be.
said.
Fat Bush Crew. I love it.
Yes, Fat
God.
Bush. Shout out to Shannon, Laura, Jonna.
Oh my God, it's a
Don't
crew.
say their name.
It's a crew.
Not Flatbush.
No, Fat Bush.
Fat Bush.
PHAT.
Yeah.
Fattest bush.
And everybody is this on
Around.
campus or some shit?
No, this is in high school.
Are y'all putting powder on that bush?
Well, you ain't supposed
No,
to.
you ain't supposed to put powder. People were getting all kinds of
Don't
cancer.
put no Johnson
and
& Johnson on that.
You
Right.
better not, nigga.
Don't inject it and don't put it down there. It ain't working. So,
So why were y'all called Fat Bush? Well, how'd y'all
Really-
come up with
because
it?
they were
really
the guys
They
had a
got
crew.
Fat Bush.
Really? Do we really need to
So we were funny girls, you know.
I
We
don't
were
think
like,
that's why they called you Fat Bush.
That wasn't real.
we was like,
y'all told
we're in
me.
high school. Our bushes is growing. We gonna be known as the Fat Bush.
Did y'all
crew.
bump bushes or something? Like, how
Why
did
do
you
you
keep
keep doing this shit, man?
They bump bush. That's,
Fat Bush?
But they ain't here. Then you keep...
They can see it on camera. Fat.
do y'all
Bush.
unite when you do that? Yeah. All
You
the,
took your-
all
you
the
took your-
bushes combined.
Your panties off? Did the bush just like pop out?
Bush was so big it would just pop out.
That's right. See, Fat Bush.
Anyways,
Every time I look at Trace, I go, somebody's fucking the shit out of Trace. I just don't know who he is.
Did y'all have other options like sexy scrubs? Scrubs or like,
Low maintenance bush.
Big back.
it was nothing sexual. It
Suge
was
Knight
just Fat
bush. You know?
Bush. So
Who
okay,
came up with the name?
Yeah.
Huh?
What y'all just
Who
sitting
came
at
up with
the
that?
I
table?
didn't come up with the name.
Twinkie twats.
Shout out to Jonna, who's a mother now.
You just showed up and the bushes was Fat Bush
She's
Friday.
the one who came up with it. I think with who did she come up with it?
Y'all naked at the
Oh,
time?
Tasha! Shout out to Tasha.
You had
That's
a
my
handshake?
girl out there. They came up with the
They
name.
had a bush bump.
Right. And and they put it together. And I was
Nah, don't put it
I
together.
was the last one, to come
You
in
was the
because
last Bush to unite.
I was the last Bush because I came from a different school. Like, remember, I transferred from the
No, you
the
never told the
suburban
backstory.
white
You
school.
didn't give us the prequels, but go ahead.
They jumped you in. How you get? How you get in the Bush
They
gang?
catered it.
How did you get into the Bush gang?
How you get into the Bush gang?
Did they jump
Let
you
me
in?
see your bush.
See what you're working with.
You gotta meet a certain amount.
I'm Tracy, bitch. You're in.
They gotta meet a certain amount of inches. Oh no.
What did you say?
What's your
They gotta meet a certain amount of. It gotta be bushy.
it gotta be what was your Bush name?
Yeah, what's your Bush name? You gotta,
have bush
did you
names?
brush it? Did you comb it?
Was you Bushwick Bill?
Were you Bushy Bob?
Yeah.
Fat Bush.
She got in with her underarm hair.
Every time I come in here, I'm gonna be like Fat Bush.
Bonzer.
You had like a Kentucky bush or like kind of what kind of
Anheuser Bush.
yeah, what kind of bush gardens? What kind of bush y'all at?
Did y'all ever have a bush off, nigga? Where y'all just-
The bushwhack? Is it the bushwhack?
Bush off.
Trying to get mine in. Bushwick Bill.
We did that one already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I threw that. I threw that one in at the
First one.
yeah.
That's the first one it landed. That's the first one it landed.
Oh
Right.
snap! I'm okay. So
Fat
next time I'm
Bush!
here, I'm gonna contact all my Fat Bush clan
The
so
Fat
they can
Bush
come and
clan.
talk.
You gonna
So
FaceTime
call
me?
It'd be
in.
hard to get them.
We're gonna do it like Boosie. Put your pussy lips on live.
Shoot, wait, maybe
Put
I
your
can
bush
call
on
her
live
on break
for
so they can
$1,000.
explain the story of the Fat Bush.
I think we got the gist of it.
Yeah,
You ever braid your bush or you just like
We
My bad.
we
I said that
cornrowed
wrong.
and Frenched
I
it.
think we got the bush up.
Jerry curled the bush.
Is it a George Bush?
So y'all was putting
How
the
about
legs
Remember
George
on
Bush
Let's
the
Jam?
third?
We put Let's Jam on the bush. We part the bush.
Oh my nigga, y'all
Just
put
kidding,
Let's
we didn't do
Jam.
all
Let's
that.
Jam is
Look at
thick.
his face.
That's some
Hey,
thick.
was you fucking in college? Did you get some? Because I feel like you didn't get that. I feel like you was missing.
yeah.
I was popular, Speedy. I've always been popular.
Yeah.
Because I do my own thing.
I mean,
you
if
know?
you got a fat bush, you could be
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Somebody gonna want to find out.
Everybody wanted
Wanda's
the
looking at you with the
1980s
other eye.
bush. Now bitches
Anyway.
is shaving.
Apply that 10x rule.
We're going to bring
Yeah,
back
put
the
10X
Fat
on that,
Bush.
Wanda.
Put 10x on that, Wanzer.
Yeah, put 10x on that fat bush,
On that
Juan.
fat bush, Wanzer.
Juan, you ever had a fat bush?
I have.
You ever had a
Oh,
fat
yeah?
bush?
Yeah.
That's why you wear V-necks. You got to get in that bush.
You don't want to snag your chest hair.
Yeah,
You gotta-
you got to show each other bushes.
yeah, wind resistance right there. They got the,
You show me your bush, you'll show you his.
you don't want to get caught on no bush hairs on his neck, so you gotta.
I mounted a bush.
I'm gonna throw this out there for everybody in the chat room. We up?
Nope. But go ahead.
You know? What the fuck? Why are we doing the show?
We still recording. I'm still recording. Yeah.
Anyway,
anyway,
so
Bush.
doing before we start, we always talk before the show. So Juan just said that someone mistakenly thought he was
Holyfield. What is
Holyfield, yeah. Evander Holyfield.
She said what? nigga?
That's actually not what I said.
Oh, my fault.
Now you be fucking shit up, Nick. Now.
you
Oh,
got-
now I'm fucking.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
what'd
gotta
you
go
say
to
then?
transcripts.
What'd you say?
I said,
you-
I said I did this movie and on
Yeah,
the
you
break,
left out movie, but go ahead.
I know we didn't hear the movie.
So
I'm sorry.
yeah, I did this movie and on the movie was Head of State. Little white guy in the movie comes over to me in the break and he says he goes you ever did a movie about Evander Holyfield? You could play him.
His left
So-
nut.
So let's make sure we got this right. So you're what, 5'8"?
5'11".
Okay, we'll go 5'8".
Let me see your other ear. You missing some
Okay,
ear?
white people, black people don't all look alike, okay?
You missing a part of your ear.
So we'll go with you maybe 5'8".
A strong maybe.
Yeah. Vander's 6'2", some change. 235 on the off season.
He's much darker than you.
Well, we'll get to that part later.
We'll get to that.
And he's missing a little part of his ear on
He
the
sounds like
right
Chris
side.
Hansen. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
And for some reason, a white guy. About the same
Made
height.
you believe it yourself.
You guys had to be saying because you said a little white guy, so he had to be a little smaller.
If they,
he's
if
5'6".
they
He
ever
was
did
smaller
a
than me,
movie.
yeah.
Evander
he's
Holyfield
4'11".
is 6'2", 226.
Yeah.
Brother. You don't look nothing.
That ain't
like
his fight
solid
weight.
dude.
It's his fight weight.
Yeah.
Maybe he's from Virginia. Where's he from?
That's a country boy.
From
Maybe
ATL.
that's where.
Yeah,
the
maybe that's where the
comparison-
resemblance came
Yeah,
in.
the comparison comes from.
So did you run with that? Did you assume like, hey, I can play Evander?
Oh, hell no.
What other celebrity comparisons have
It's
you
kind
ever
of
got?
offensive. You know, back in the
Montel
day,
Williams.
back in the day, whenever,
I can see Montel Williams.
All you need is a hoop.
The
in
talk
it,
show
nigga.
host.
Oh,
Talk
yeah.
show host.
whenever Tay Diggs would have a movie, all the white girls would be like, "Oh my God, you look like that one actor."
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah, right
He's
next to him.
Huh?
Fat Bush sitting there like,
Let's stay with Evander.
You guys are asking me what people have told
okay,
me.
yeah, we did
Well,
that.
I tell you
Yeah,
what they told
We
me.
don't believe
You
you.
tell me
We
no.
did.
Yeah, give us somebody
Well,
simple.
maybe
nigga.
because you ain't questioning.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why do you think
I mean, I
that?
don't stand there and argue with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
Did
I
they all
remember,
have glasses?
You
on?
should argue.
when
with
Menace
them.
to Society came
Oh
out.
shit.
When what?
Menace to
You
Society.
did about
That
9
was a lot
S's
of
in
that was a lot of
motherfucker.
answers.
When
Go ahead.
Menace.
Yeah,
This is the studios.
It came out on a February.
Yeah, that came out.
Okay,
February.
Menace Society
So
came
when
out.
that came out, I remember I was in high
Remember?
school.
You was in the back seat talking about you
And-
going to Kansas to play football.
Whenever a movie is out,
You should
white
come
girls
too.
always
Oh,
tell
you
you,
ain't doing shit.
you look like the black dude that's in whatever movie is out.
Yeah, that's ball.
That's
makes
a movie
sense.
that was out. They would always be like, "Oh, you look like the guy from Menace to Society." And I was like,
Tyrant?
Yep.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Time,
I know. I
Tyler
know,
Turner's
Speedy.
5'3".
I've seen him.
You had hair back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You give me a.
Yeah, that was racist.
But
It
no,
was.
but no hair.
Virginia.
What was the son's name on the Cosby Show? The chauvinist one.
Theo.
No,
On
not
the
the
Cosby?
son.
Oh,
he
you
married,
talking about Bud?
He married. No, he married son. He married
Oh yeah.
that dude,
Who?
Light skinned
He-
brother.
the light skinned
Yeah.
brother. But
the
like,
one that was working at the store and
Yeah.
everybody
But
was
he
being
just had a
terrible to him.
job. It wasn't like he stopped acting. It
No,
I
wasn't-
know,
He
but
was
they were
working.
terrible to him. Like, we're actors. We
Yeah.
we ain't got no
Nah,
consistent
Wanzer,
work.
You kind of give me the what's the kid from My Wife and Kids? What's the son?
oh yes,
You
Junior.
got, yeah, you got the junior vibe
Yeah,
from
you
My
got
Wife
the
and
junior. You
Kids.
definitely got the junior head.
Like Junior from My Wife and
She's capping.
Kids.
Oh,
just capped.
Wanzer,
I heard her.
where'd your hair
Okay.
start falling out?
Wow, he said he said he can grow it
It's
back.
actually still there, Speedy.
Yeah, he said every week he said he
I
can
just,
grow
I
it
just
back.
didn't slick it back like yours. It's there.
Wow,
Hilarious.
dang, that's like it hurt a little
Speedy
bit.
grew his out and just folded it back.
Folded it back.
Yeah, when you have hair, you can just do anything you want with it.
No, you really can't just do what you want. You should be doing some
What you're
things
doing
with
with your
it.
hair right now, you shouldn't be doing.
I mean, where are you starting? Are you starting from your eyebrows and pushing that shit all the way back?
What are you
Is
trying to accomplish?
Right.
You
You
wanna
know what
use
I'm saying?
mine?
How much of your forehead you want us to see?
Yeah.
Turn off, turn on. I'll check. How much of your forehead do you want us to
Look like
see?
you about to start singing Stevie Wonder songs.
A Q-tip forehead.
Did you say Speedy Wonder? song?
Speedy Wonder. Very superstitious. Writings on my head.
I was wondering why nobody told Stevie to just go ahead and cut that shit up.
Yeah, his friends weren't cool.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I thought that was kind of cruel.
I'm being a good friend. I'm like, Speedy, what are you doing?
I would definitely tell my
Niggas
homie,
the
like,
human
yo,
form of predator.
I would definitely tell my homie, yo, man, you got to cut that wig off, man.
That's what predator look like if he was a human.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do Snoop have any friends?
And then he goes in the bush.
Nick,
You said the Snoop have
does
friends.
Snoop have any friends?
Snoop who?
Snoop Diggity, because
Snoop Dogg?
he's just starting to.
Oh,
He's right
yeah.
about
But
here.
Snoop a gangster, though. So
Huh?
Snoop got like the old uncle vibe to him now. So it's all good. You know?
So he
Snoop
can do
wear
it, but Stevie
anybody
can't.
that wear tie their chucks all the way up and wear jogging pants. You
Yeah.
just leave them alone.
We're gonna let you vibe
yeah,
out,
we gonna
nigga.
let you do your thing. Like you don't care.
Yeah, Snoop still
I
dressed
really
like a
want to
90s
know how Snoop gets up in the morning. I already know
Smoking.
he rolls out the bed,
Yeah,
sparks his blunt,
It's
and
a
I just want to know
hard
how he
world
picks
here.
out his clothes. Does he be like,
He pick out the same jacket and sweats every day.
I know, like,
Doggy
how
style
does
jacket.
flannel and khaki and
Yeah, Snoop.
Chuck
you
Taylors.
know what? That would be a dope show. We should go to every celebrity's home and see how they get up in the morning and how they pick their
That's
clothes.
called stalking, but go ahead.
Right.
Yeah,
No, we would just have a camera and
call
it'd be a
invading
show.
their space.
That's
He said it's
okay.
called stalking, and she said, no, we'll just have a camera.
It would just be you. I'd be like, yeah, she wanted us
If
to
you
come,
could-
but we
They
didn't
would
want to.
agree to
So
it.
let me ask you this: if you could hang out with any celebrity, dead or alive, for 24 hours, who would it be?
Ooh.
You got 24 hours with him.
Pick Tupac.
Sound
he
like
might get
Vernon,
shot.
oh man.
A celebrity though, not somebody important in history. Just pick a celebrity.
A celebrity.
She like Uncle Ben.
Yeah, that's what I said. Calm that shit down. Ain't your mama. Like, nigga, no.
How'd you
nigga,
get started? No, I'm just kidding.
Famous.
Fred Hampton.
That's a good question. I don't
That
know.
is.
I know it's a good question. But ask
There's
if it wasn't Shop
many
TVP.
to think about. Like,
Okay.
I don't
Anthony.
know. I would. I don't know.
You
Start
wanna
with
wait?
someone else.
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony.
If you can hang out with any celebrity, dead or alive.
I'm gonna go.
I
Holyfield?
I hang out with Michael
Montel
Jackson.
Jordan? Michael Jackson?
It's gonna be a weird day.
What would you do?
I probably go to Neverland to see
Right.
what the fuck he does. You know,
It ain't no kids here.
we walking around.
I'm the kid.
Where's your monkey?
Do you want some milk and cookies?
You gonna open this gate or not?
Mike, use your regular voice, Mike.
Hey,
I know
gotta
you're a
beat that
real
for you.
nigga. Your daddy used to beat you.
You know Tina Turner.
That'd be a cool day. You know?
I would ask him how many people he fucked. I'd be like, Mike, keep it real.
Yeah, show me a picture of the
Yeah.
baddest bitch you hit.
I
Yeah.
think
how
I
many-
think Mike knocked him down.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I would too. I'd be like,
I
how you
think he
like
knocked
that?
him
I heard he
Well,
tried to hit
that's
Beyonce.
His
I have-
security guard.
I
did,
have
right?
two.
Say that.
Because
His security guard.
Sleep,
that worked
what
for him,
up?
they said he was tearing
What
them
up, Will?
Yeah, I
Who
believe
was
it.
tearing who up?
Mike was tearing the bitches up.
Yeah, they said Mike tried to hit Beyonce.
he
Yeah.
definitely
He
fucked
tried to smash
Madonna.
that shit. And
That's
he
what I
like,
want to
Who?
ask.
Who?
You fuck McDonald's.
He hit a
I
Madonna.
mean,
yeah.
he started the pelvic thrust dance, so I mean, I'm sure
Any
he does a
nigga
good
can wear
job.
shiny socks.
Oh, and he
nigga,
did
is-
do
that's a
what's
player
the
ass
girl
thing.
that? But she's
And
trying
he's
to say he had a
tall,
baby
so it's
by her.
probably long.
What's the
That nigga
black
had-
singer? I know that.
If you
narrowed
could
it
take
down.
one Mickey Mouse glove, and look cool.
Mickey Howard. He did hit Mickey Howard,
Oh yeah, Mickey Howard too. See?
and they tried to say the son that Mickey has
Is his
was his,
kid.
but it wasn't.
No.
Mickey
But
Howard and
supposedly-
Michael Jackson.
Supposedly that's where Billie Jean the song came from. It was Mickey Howard.
Mickey Howard?
Mickey Howard hit Madonna and got her
No,
pregnant.
Michael. Michael hit Mickey Howard back in the day.
I thought Mickey Howard was a dude.
Mickey Howard?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, you talking about Mickey Freak?
No, I don't know who you talking about. I
No,
thought,
Mickey Howard, because she had that
From
short
Zelda.
I
cut.
thought Mickey Howard was the white
She had
dude
that
that
shit.
started messing his face up.
Who's Mickey Howard? Like Love Under
Remember
the
he said
Management, right?
the,
Yeah.
I thought you talking about the white dude who's a boxer. He's an actor. He turned boxer. Then he messed his face up.
Mickey Rourke.
That's what I thought you were talking about when you said Mickey.
Oh,
Howard.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it out.
Uh-oh.
Who would you hang out with? What would
Yeah,
you
we didn't call the
There'll
Bush.
be a couple people.
Nope. You get one.
Freddie Mercury,
Don't know who that is. But what would you do?
Yes, you do.
Queen.
Queen.
Don't
With
know who
big
that
teeth.
is. But what would you do?
Yes, I freaking love him. I would never be bored.
I don't know who that is.
You wouldn't, because you'd be at a lot of parties I wouldn't want to be at.
What would you do?
Not in the daytime.
What would you Not even made
Glad
time.
you picked the time.
K-Dot. You got one celebrity, 24 hours. What we doing?
I would
I
also
can't-
say Prince too.
I was gonna say
I can't
RuPaul.
do-
But go ahead.
You said
Oh,
one.
RuPaul would be great.
You said one celebrity.
One celebrity. You got
This
Oh,
is
so
hard.
so
What
you didn't
about
hear that.
Prince? Can I change it to
Hold
Prince
on,
too?
hold on, Bush. So you didn't hear what I said.
He said Bush.
No, what you say? Why would I fucking want to hang out with RuPaul, Dick?
Have you anybody ever met RuPaul?
No, but I would
You know-
love
you know-
to meet.
You know who grew up
I've
with
never even
RuPaul?
seen RuPaul.
Nick,
I would love to
you
meet
know who
RuPaul.
grew up with
Mark.
RuPaul?
Oh,
Hilarious.
my bad, Mark.
No,
Will. Sleepy
Scott,
Richmond.
Scott Matthews.
I can see that.
They,
I can see
he grew up in San Diego,
Scott's
same
kinda-
block as Scott
I
Matthews.
can see that.
And I said, "Did y'all know then?" They went. He said, "Yes."
It's
we
probably
knew
a
then."
serial killer that grew up on that same block
Yeah.
too. It's a lot of creepy people that grew up on that street.
RuPaul grew up in San Diego.
Scott who?
I don't,
Really? We just
I
gonna
don't
throw
think
it?
Scott has a last name. K-Dot, who you hanging out with? Allen Iverson?
AI?
You
Oh,
talking
that's
about, like,
Ooh,
like
Allen Iverson
fun?
is fine.
Yeah,
like,
it's,
like you
it's
can
your
hang
day.
out with
Fun,
him,
like, I would
but
have
you're not gonna
two.
look like a group. You
It's
look like you
your-
belong.
yeah.
No, I would have two, but like for fun, nigga, Rick James.
I'm not mad at that.
Like-
you're not gonna
Rick
be
James.
Yeah, like
bored.
Rick James.
You do
like-
drugs? Heavy
I'm,
drugs?
you know what I'm
Damn.
You
saying?
hang out
He
with Rick
did do heavy
He
James.
might kidnap you.
It's funny. Have you hung out with Rick James? You know what he do?
He does drugs.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
Well,
Like, so
that's
you'll
what Rick James
so you'll
does.
follow.
Did.
You talking about
He
fun?
ain't here now.
Well, that's what he
Like-
did. That's what Rick James did.
He
That's
didn't
why
do
a lot
it
of-
in the
that's why a
Dave
lot of
Chappelle
people-
interviews.
That's why a lot of people that did hang out with Rick James stopped
did.
hanging out with him.
Right.
He says that.
I
They
can
were
see
doing
that. I can
drugs
see
too,
that.
right?
Pops, if you can hang out with any celebrity, dead or alive, who you got?
Damn. Oh, Richard.
Richard Pryor?
He
not mad at that.
he went through a lot.
Yeah, but I would just love to pick his brain because he was.
You know
so
how many
fucking
jokes
funny.
I'd have hanging out with Rick James?
Oh, you know what? You said Richard
I'm
Pryor?
not mad at that.
Yeah, that would have.
Because he had
Richard Pryor
he
for
was
cool.
so as far as stand up. I mean, he drew a picture and you saw the picture. I think the best one, the best example is when he did the deer, and he does the deer and the deer, it comes. It's just incredible. And then when he had his epiphany about the word nigga, and being in Africa, and that he didn't want to call black folks niggas no more. because he was like, I know where that word come from, and I'm not gonna call y'all that.
It actually doesn't come from where he said it came from, but that's cool.
What?
But that's cool.
Nigga just made up a story, make itself feel good.
Check your phone. I text you. Please read it.
Let me see.
It says, Dad,
It says-
stop embarrassing
It says,
Speaking of,
Right, like
speaking
that.
of,
Dad, stop embarrassing me.
speaking of, the fifth season of Beat Shazam airs tomorrow.
Oh,
So y'all make sure you check it out.
Hey.
what's the highest winner on Beach Museum so far?
What do you mean?
Who's won the most?
It was $1 million.
Oh, that's most. No, has anybody won $1 million?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. You know,
Every
sometimes
show.
they never give up. $1 million.
No, every show.
Oh, that's good.
I've been there, and I can you could feel when someone's about to get it. The one that I thought was the best one. This lady, she was so you always have somebody with you. She had this guy she was dating. So they have practice and standards, which are people who make sure that no one comes and talks to the contestants and they're not contaminated or anything. But they also have the writers, some of the writers and some of the producers that are there. So they find out that they're engaged or they are engaged. They're from New York, from New Jersey. The girl's killing. She's killing. She went in every round. He's right there with her, but she's naming off all the songs. Going. He named, out of all winning the $1 million, he named one. But that one he named helped her get to the $1 million song. So the whole time they're talking to him like, yo, we want you to propose to her on the show. My man said, nah. They're like, no, it'll make great TV. He said, that's fine, but I'm not proposing. Let's see what happens if we win this $1 million. Now, they only been dating maybe 4 or 5 months, or 6 months. But she had said on the show, I want to get married. And she did the look at, women do. I want to get married. And looks at him, and everybody's going, oh, they clapping and shit. So the whole time.
Black people?
No, they're white. And so when she wins she's up for the $1 million. So they go to commercial. As they're at commercial, they're telling him, you should propose to her now before you guys go to the next thing. You should say, babe, I want to marry you, whatever. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm doing a warm-up, so I'm standing right there. And my man like, no, I'm not doing that. They're like, okay. Boom. She wins the $1 million. They're going crazy. So my man, they said, so we go to commercial. They said, we're going to come back because we got to do the end part of the show. Do you want to propose now? He said, I told you the other time, no. So sure enough, they break up after the show.
What?
She had to give up half the money.
She did?
Yeah, but they won it together. They won it as a couple.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
But you won it here, so I don't know how the taxes work. All I know this. So for those listening and want to do game shows, this is how it works. You get like $100 something for being on the show, maybe $150, $200, $500, whatever it is. But if you win, you don't get the money until you don't get. So it goes like this. You got to wait for the show to air, your show to air. When your show airs, they have 6 months to pay you when your show airs. So we shot this 2019. That's the shows that's airing tomorrow and every week after that. So 2019 is when we shot this. So anybody that won on this show have to wait. That person that's on the show tomorrow and that wins whatever amount they win, they still got to wait 6 months after they see themselves on TV to get the money.
Damn.
It's crazy.
It's free money.
Now, what you can do is when the guy, a commercial that goes, it's my money and I want it now. You can go there.
Get your loan.
And
Well,
they'll
they're
give you the
gonna
money.
take a
They'll give you the money.
They're going to take a large
Yeah, yeah. Especially because you so far out. It's like, so you want, let's say you won $150,000.
But if it never airs, then you don't get paid.
You don't get paid.
Ooh.
Even if you won the $1 million.
If it don't air, you don't get paid.
fucked
You have to
up.
wait. It has to air. And then it's 6 months after it airs. So think about it. You won $100,000 in 2019. It's 2021. You're still going to have to wait until 2022 to get the money.
So they basically saved.
Well, it's like when you win a car. Like my homeboy won a car, but he had to pay the taxes on it. He never paid the taxes on it. They start garnishing his wages.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or sometimes they'll do a deal and say, we'll just give you the cash for the car. That way you can pay your taxes out of that cash. Because you still got to pay taxes.
Right.
But I just don't know how it works in California. Because
My
if you win the
friend-
money here, do you have to pay? Because they were from New Jersey, which is tax free.
Y'all see the vaccine lotto?
I saw
I
that.
thought
$1
that was.
million.
I think that's
Crazy.
weird.
That's weird.
That's some
Man,
weird
I
shit.
think it's a lie.
Did you see it
I
with
think it's weird
prison?
shit.
No, it's $1 million.
Did you see it with
Yeah,
prison?
th-
They're
yeah.
offering-
Well, they're doing lottery here. They're
They-
doing
so
a
they-
lottery. You get a lottery.
Yeah, they have a
ticket.
lottery. They're
Yeah.
doing a lottery incentive. It's $1 million. Pay for the taxes. from the
$50
lotto. Does anybody know what
Target card?
Hold on, caller. I got a tidbit. Does anybody know what the lottery comes from?
What?
Money that people are paying
Well,
for these tickets.
Right.
if Nick is saying this, well, black folks
Well,
is
it's
probably
supposed to go. I know where it's
slaved
supposed to go, and it don't go. It's supposed to go to the school district,
That's
but
where
it
it's supposed to
doesn't.
go.
Well,
Does it come from
right.
Cotton, Nick?
off.
Actually, the one that you guys probably know, Bumpy Johnson. Everybody knows who Bumpy Johnson is through history. He used to run numbers. That's what the origins of the lotto is. They would run numbers back in the ghettos, and it would be and it would be on the it would be based on the newspapers. So it would either be total scores of games of a baseball game or a
actually know how to
horse
win the
race or
lottery.
something like that. So
If you
Shout
knew,
out.
you would be
Yeah,
playing.
you
so
would.
it's actually the lottery is actually
started.
then why you ain't got no money?
For you. I had an ex-girlfriend, my grandfather and my uncle. They were the ones that sit at the table all day. You got to put the 3 on the back and put the 7 on the front. You know, all that shit, right? Okay. So
Come on,
I used to
bingo,
be
what is
like,
this nigga talking
and they did this for years as I was a kid. I watched them play all the time. So I kind of knew how the numbers would work. And so I told an ex-girlfriend of mine, I said, yeah, no, I know how to win the lottery. She was like, well, let's play. I was like, all right. Played. That night, watched the number come out. I called her up. I said, we won. She's like, shut up. I said, no, we won, for real. And we won.
How much?
It wasn't a lot of money.
You
'cause
tell me they go.
it wasn't a lot. And the reason it wasn't a lot is because I won in a box. But the point is I know how to pick the numbers.
So what's the
Well, how
method?
much
So
did
what's
you
the number I
win?
should
Why
pick now?
ain't
But
you
how
played
much did
since
you
then?
win?
And I've never played since. I haven't played
How
since.
much did
I've only
you
played
win?
once in my life and I won.
Everybody know how much
It
money
was
they
like
won.
it was like $80 because like I said, it was a
Okay.
box and I only put like a
No,
dollar.
that's fine.
or
I
50
just wanted to
cents.
know the amount.
So what was the method to winning?
Well,
You don't even play the lotto no more, so you can give away your secret.
I don't play no more. I'm gonna give out the secret.
Well, if you like
You
my
ain't gay no more?
dad,
Is that what you said?
They
You ain't
the
gay no more?
numbers
I'm
the
not gay
numbers
no more.
continuously come up. My dad used to write the numbers. My dad won like the daily whatever like 20 times. Like he won like 8,000, 3,000. But he used to write all the numbers down to see what sequence would come back up.
There's really a
all you
sequence
have
so
to
it
do
doesn't
is-
pop up.
All you have to do is look at this. So in Virginia, and I'm sure it works the same way everywhere, if you look at the prefix of your local phone numbers, like in Virginia it was 703, then you had 521. So like the first 3 and then the second 3, those prefixes. So if you pull up the last lottery tickets, the last winning numbers, just look at it and you'll see it, and you'll be like, oh shit, and they'll be in the box, but you'll see them, and they'll be all through.
See
there.
what? You didn't say what I'm saying.
I just told you the prefix.
The first 3 and the second 3
So like
of your phone
213,
number.
right?
310.
So like Baldwin Hills is
310.
323 and 294.
Oh, we got a call.
424.
Caller, what's your name? Where you
But
calling from?
how many numbers are you playing the lotto? Isn't it 7 or 8 numbers? How
It
many
just
numbers
depends
is
on what you
No,
play.
you
What you
play
play?
the
The
pick
daily 3.
it? Daily 3, you just pick
Yeah,
3
you
numbers,
play-
and you saying you
And
pick
so if you
you just go with
pick 3
area
box
codes.
them and you do it like that, you'll win.
You go with 3. You go area codes. Is what you're saying.
Area
I've got
codes
hoes.
And not just area,
I got
not just area codes,
And-
but highway signs.
In different areas.
105.
I'm gonna put all my hoes in the area codes.
Everybody has their own.
I'm telling you, just pull it up. You can pull it up right now. Look at the last.
So why you
20,
stop playing if that's the way you
I'm
do
gonna
it?
look
last
at
money?
20,
any method,
and you're
to
gonna
winning.
see it right now. You'll see it right now.
I'm finna look
I
it
never
up.
played the game because I didn't really care for it. I just did it just because I told her I could.
So
Did you hit?
Did I hit what? Her?
He's at $80.
Hilarious.
Oh, hit the
Yeah.
booty. I thought you meant
Well, if
hit
you win, you
the
got to
lotto.
hit.
Right.
Not with $80.
Did you give me something for $80?
Wanda.
They probably went out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, caller? Caller, what's your name?
I'm
Look it up,
gonna bounce to your expertise on this because you know more about it than I do. When you're, let's say, we'll ask everybody, but Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
When they go for I'm not talking about the stuff. I'm talking about the prizes, like the boats and the trips and shit.
Right.
When do they get that?
Well, first you have to they'll like you win, and they'll still come to you when it's time for you to get what you're going to get. You still have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, no.
And if you don't have the money to pay the taxes on them, they'll probably find a way to either give you the cash, or you pay the taxes on it.
You better have some friends to borrow from.
But in all game shows, you don't get nothing to your episode airs.
Okay, so
they
Price
never
is
and they
Right.
never tell you what order they're airing them in.
So if the Price is Right, you can go on and get all that good shit, and then your episode don't. I'd be mad as hell.
Yeah, your
you
episode
just-
on
you just
air.
wasted your time.
I have a friend who just got the whole sweep of Price is Right a couple months ago.
Wait,
and
what
I know
you
a
say?
few
The
people
what-
who
what-
went for Price is
the what
Right.
now?
Yeah, I know. I hear shit. You said sweep it.
The whole sweep. The whole sweep. So like
What do
when
you
they
mean?
first-
The whole sweep on the
from-
what show
from
you said?
Price is Right.
Okay,
Like
'cause
when
that's
they
not what you
first came
said
on,
at
they
first.
won. Then when they did where you do the wheel thing, they got the
Yeah.
dollar.
Oh,
And
you mean the
then-
different levels?
Right, and then when they
The big prize.
the big prize, they got all of it, everything.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, so
won
they did what, the 10,000 under to win?
10,000 under.
Yeah,
No.
because when you this is how the final thing goes. I know because I watched with my grandmother for many years. When
other words, don't correct you.
When they show you all the prizes you can win, you bid on it, and then the person next to you bid on it. If your thing is lower, and plus you can get both of them.
Both of them. With
Yeah,
F?
you can win. You can if your bid is a certain number under
Both of them.
the retail price, you can get both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
What's another,
On the February.
what's another word black people done made up?
Both of them.
About to.
About to.
About to.
Finna.
Speedy.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator. Yeah.
Speedy butchers
No.
the days of the week.
No.
For some reason, he doesn't know. He
February.
adds S's and he doesn't
To
put
what?
A's in them. He says Wednesdays. He says Tuesdays.
Who said Tuesday?
You don't. He don't say.
I've never
A.
noticed that one. But
Listen,
I've
listen,
never said
listen
that.
What, yes,
But-
he does. Even
so,
Fridays.
So I have the
But
grid.
wait a
So
minute,
anybody
when
ever
I
played
said both of
category?
them,
Hold
you know
on,
what the
Vern.
fuck I
Everybody
meant,
plays
right?
category.
All right, then keep going.
Everybody plays categories.
Wait,
Categories
what?
is
playing?
really fun.
What are you saying?
Categories.
Anybody play what?
Categories. So,
I didn't understand either, Vernon. Category.
so it's
White people shit,
it's a
ain't it?
game. So it gives you a category. So we was playing with this guy. Thought he could spell, couldn't spell. But anyway,
He
so
thought he could spell.
it was kitchen appliances. And
Okay.
and you throw out the thing, has different letters on it, and it's like a dice, but it lands. So it landed on Aura.
What?
Aura.
No, R.
R.
That's what I said.
No, you said
R.
R. You put an A at the end of your R.
R.
You know, the nigga had a nice
R.
aura.
Yeah, it had an R.
You know, like that light, the aura.
Anyway,
Nigga, that's the
let me finish.
wrong
B
shit.
Nick, let me finish.
I
Anyway,
used to correct people that
a
said
R.
aura.
Anyway,
Aura.
Yeah, that
like
one
that
too.
light aura in,
So-
in a sentence.
so it was kitchen appliances.
That's
So you have to
genius.
spell out all the things in the kitchen that begin with the letter R.
That are refrigerator.
So-
Damn.
I'm
No,
sorry.
It's
It was
refrigerator.
Hold on. no, that's what it was. It was the letter F and the things that's in the kitchen. So my man wrote refrigerator. So now the timer goes out and we got to read, the different words. I said, Nick, refrigerator. He said, yeah, with an
Yeah.
F. I said, no, nigga, no.
It's a refrigerator.
Nigga, when I
That's
tell you
hilarious.
niggas ran out the room because this motherfucker wrote,
man.
but he wrote refrigerator.
That's funny.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
Because black folks say, we don't say refrigerator.
refrigerator.
We say
Y'all
refrigerator.
not fuck.
We don't say
Y'all
remember, we
my
say
goddamn
member.
refrigerator.
Remember
Y'all
that
my
time?
Remember
refrigerator.
that time?
Somebody said finna. Yeah, give me some more words.
Finna.
Y'all. Finna.
Hey, I was
Member?
watching one of those game
Member?
shows,
Yeah, member.
and they had the game cards, and he said, and it was a white dude, and he said to the black dude, and I was so embarrassing. He says, also known as a dough.
Yeah, dough.
Money.
That huh?
Then they said money.
That nigga said
Door.
nah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That's
Right.
Did he lean into the speak?
Then
He
he
leaned
said
into
knob.
it. Nah.
I'd have been like,
That white man said,
Dough.
oh my god.
Dough.
He said, oh my God.
I don't like when we say like,
I
black
just
people
said,
say,
I
like looked
I
it
feel
and
like some of these
sounded like
games
sounded
they need to
like,
they need to
looked it
put
and
Sounded
liked
it.
it is
they
not a
need to
word.
allow
But I said
ebonics and
R.
some of
What did
this
I
stuff.
say?
You said aura.
He said it's a
It's
beautiful
The
R.
letter R.
You saying it right now?
Why
No, it's
do black
R,
people
not
say
aura.
aura?
Yes, aura.
Because R.
Why?
Kelly,
Well,
because R.
R.
Kelly had
Kelly.
the Aura album.
R. Kelly.
Aura Kelly.
No, because
Aura
black
Kelly.
people's
Her aura
black
was
people from the
amazing.
country. Like
What?
that's how they say it in the country. Aura.
Yeah, aura.
No, but
It's
it's
a lot
aura.
of stuff. Like, remember when you had that dude
See,
there
remember?
and who
Yeah,
was
remember,
slurring his words
definitely.
and couldn't nobody understand what the hell he was talking
Opposed
about?
to?
And
Yeah,
Nick kept
opposed
cracking
to.
jokes and that shit was funny.
Yeah,
And
opposed to.
then dude said, what did he say?
Den.
Like twisting
There's
his
another one, Den.
Yeah, Den is not a real word.
Den.
nigga.
D-E-N.
I
Den.
actually had a stand-up joke where I included aura.
Fix it.
I'll tell you the number one word that black people
Fixing it.
swear is a word.
What?
Conversate.
Conversate.
That is not no fucking word. It's converse.
What about
Yeah.
It's convert?
Yeah, it's conversate.
Yeah,
is not a
conversate
word.
is not a
Yeah,
word.
we're going to
It's
conversate
conver-
about some
no,
things.
it's
Yeah, that's
conversation
You know-
or we
That's-
converse.
or we
yeah.
converse.
Is it similar or similar? Because I say similar.
Somebody said watermelon.
Is it
Yeah,
is it specific or Pacific?
Nigga, I couldn't say specific, nigga, for like 10 years.
Whoa.
Nigga, I could not get
My
that
friend is the most proper person, but she cannot say breakfast. She says breakfast.
Fast.
out. Oh,
Breakfast.
breakfast. Yeah,
Breakfast.
breakfast is another one.
I was like,
Oh,
What
Amalam.
about
How about this
computer?
one?
Somebody said
Go ahead.
Amalam.
How about this one?
Amalan. It's an
This
Amalan.
what about
one-
salmon?
This one
Yeah.
kills me.
Yeah, salmon.
Yeah,
Re-
Sam.
Salmon.
I hear
I
niggas say sternum wheel.
Starting wheel.
No, it's yeah,
sternum
sternum
wheel.
wheel. Sternum
This
wheel.
is
Yeah.
steering
Where the
wheel.
fuck would
The
you ever
sternum
heard
wheel.
that?
Computer.
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 Yeah, computer's another one.
Well,
People have a
computer
hard
is
time saying computer.
I still say the winner
You,
of all
you
this
can't
shit.
say computer.
Nick,
Vernon,
who
you
is the
said
winner of all
computer.
this shit?
It's computer.
If Memphis Will, nigga, when
Yeah,
Memphis
this
Will
nigga said
said,
electricity.
Oh,
he
swirl.
said squirrel.
No, he
I
said electricity. Remember he said electricity?
Electricity. He did say
And then he
electricity.
said, no, the other one was
said,
Tutter.
Yeah.
We said Tutter.
He said, I'm going to tell you a story about the tutter and the hair. We
The
said,
turtle.
we said, what is a tutter, nigga?
He kept going because he thought he had it right. Nobody fucking
Oh, that
Memphis.
was funny.
Somebody said albums. Instead of albums, albums.
Album.
With no L. Scrimps.
How about
Mayberry.
the liquor store?
Liquor store.
Liquor
I
store.
got an uncle that says soda. You ain't want no soda, did you?
Yeah, soda.
You put an R on it.
What do you call?
Put a what on?
What you call the
Soda.
laundromat? I call it the
Hard
wash.
rock.
I call it the washout.
Laundromat.
No, that sound ghetto. The wash
Yeah,
house.
not
the
That's
wash
house.
like some slave shit.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Going
What's
down to the wash house,
The
boss.
What's going? Watch out.
To the washout.
I promise.
And in Spanish,
Or
it's
like,
called
uh,
washateria.
But that's because my I used to be my granny a lot. Like I say, make groceries. Like I'm about to
Oh,
go
yeah.
make groceries.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
It's make groceries.
You got Screet.
Screet.
Screens.
Somebody said, did that hut?
Scrimp. What about scrimp?
HUT said a HURT hut.
Scrimp.
Screet. Yeah.
Or shrimps.
Who this is?
Shrimps
Nigga, why
is
are you
not
whispering?
Somebody said refrigerator is an
Hello,
actual company.
caller. What's up?
Hey, Christina.
So
Hey,
what?
Dana.
Man, you on a date? I hear a dude in the background.
Yeah.
You cheating on
You
me?
don't hear shit, but
You
you
getting your hair done?
Well, turn the motherfucking.
You getting a pap smear?
You know what,
Is
Steve?
that your
We
gynecologist in
haven't
the
talked in
background?
weeks, and you're already acting up.
Oh, shit.
That's what I do.
What's up, Dana? How
How
you
the movies? Oh no, you guys are talking about words that we invented.
Give me one.
Did anybody say trifling?
Trifling's not a word?
No, trifling is a word.
Trifling is not a word. It's made up.
Trifling is
Trifling is made up?
because trifle is a word.
Yes.
All right, somebody look
You
it up.
thinking truffle.
You thought that was a word?
I thought it
Why
was.
your
thought it
voice
was
go so
too.
high? First of all,
No,
motherfucker.
it's made up.
OG Sleepy got one tennis shoes.
Wait a minute. Trifling is not a word?
Yeah,
Trifling is not a word, and neither is niggerig.
Well, I know nigga.
Well, we know nigger is.
What about salty?
Salty is a word.
What is it?
Oh yeah, I guess it is because something could be salty.
No, we talking about like that ain't
No,
no word.
trifling isn't an actual word. It's made
I
up.
didn't know that.
Dana, she's right. I'm looking it
Oh,
up right
yeah,
now, and
it
it's
is.
only listed in the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
What
Wow.
was that?
trifling.
Trifling.
I thought that was a
Tracy,
word.
the lotto for the vaccine is real. I got a text.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh.
Oh, the lotto for the
The
vaccine. Yeah,
lottery
I got a text
for the
too.
vaccine is real.
They're also
Oh, yeah.
offering lower
Wait,
prison
so you got
sentences
one?
if you get
Nick?
it.
I got an actual text.
I got a text message for the lotto
Did you
thing.
get the
Dana, I'm
vaccine?
sorry. In the future, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Well, I'm good.
When you become a zombie, I'm gonna have to smoke you.
So look,
If you become a zombie, I'm shooting you in the head first.
this is the definition of trifling according to Urban Dictionary: dirty, skanky, fugly.
Fugly?
Yeah, fugly's in there.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think trifling is like somebody that does something
It's like
that's uncommon or something.
Yeah, let's
you look at
define
and you
these
like,
words.
These niggas is trifling.
One of the best.
Wait, Dana, what is
But
trifling?
we know what it means.
What is
Trifling is like trivial. Like
Trifling to me is somebody that does something like uncommon. Like if I saw, like
we
people
say low
filling
character?
up plastic containers with gasoline. That's trifling.
Like Dana, can we say somebody who displays low character?
I'll tell you what.
It just depends on what it is, because low character to you might be normal to me, and I'd be
But
like,
like, I feel like if
that's
somebody
normal.
if somebody steals from you, like that's trifling. Like if you my partner, and
Well,
you
here's
steal
a
something
synonym
from
for
me,
it.
like that's a
People
trifling.
siphoning gas with the water hose is trifling.
Here's a synonym
Yeah, that
for
is-
you.
no, it's not. Trifling is in the Webster Dictionary says an adjective.
Look,
Oh, it is?
trifling.
Let me see. I
It
only
says
seen
lacking
that.
in
It's
significance.
not a real word. It's really made up.
Trifling and nigga shit are the same word.
That's a synonym, nigga.
Yeah, it's a
Nigga
synonym.
shit.
You know,
We use it so long they just added it.
white
Yeah.
people don't understand that because
more words.
if you tell if I ask Nick, hey, what happened to dude, and all Nick has to say to me is, oh, he did some old nigga shit. That tells me a lot.
You don't need to say
that
no
tells
more
me
for
that
that. Yeah.
Nick not only does Nick not fuck with him no more,
Yeah.
it means I also shouldn't fuck with him
Because
no
he do
more.
nigga shit.
Right. But if you told a white person, oh, he did some nigga shit, they wouldn't know what that meant.
Trivial.
But
Wait,
if
so I think it's
you
just like the
really
context
wanted some
when you
nigga shit
so-
done, then you would ask him. You would be like, oh, he does nigga shit. Let me ask him.
You know what
if
I'm?
I call you a tramp,
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're like a tramp.
Yeah, you know what I
That
think it
means you
is.
look bummy.
Tramp. I think the way we use, because they give me the definition of trifling, and it's not the same context in which we use trifling.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Nothing sounds better than you trifling ass nigga.
Heifer,
Yeah.
hella,
Trifling
Heifer
nigga.
is definitely made up.
janky.
Oh, heifer's made up?
Like,
No,
heifer
heifer is a cow.
Heifer is like how we utilize it. Like,
A heifer is actually a
we
cow.
ain't calling you a cow though.
It's a cow, but it's also somebody
What if you
that's
a
just
cat?
like this heifer.
You missed
It wasn't that
Say
until the it wasn't that
What if
until the
you're a
color.
cat?
She knew we were meeting
Fat
in
bush.
that place. I mean, it's just.
Fat bush heifer.
What's another made up word?
That's escalating on day 29.
Somebody said.
That's all I had was trifling because I didn't hear
I
you
didn't
guys
know.
say it, so I was like, let me call and say that you guys didn't say trifling.
I got a basketball.
I mean, you guys
word that you
did
appreciate this.
Sexton, Stan, SEEND. That's a made up word.
You said then,
Finn,
Finn.
Father, Egg, Nancy, Dana. Finn.
How
Finn.
use it in a
I'm
sentence?
finna.
No,
Oh.
fend,
Yeah.
fend for yourself. It's
No,
not.
I'm
That's
finna
a
run
word.
to the store.
I'm finna run just. Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
finna run.
else.
Yeah, finna run to. Yeah, that's kind of that's.
No, but she didn't
I
spell.
mean,
so
that
spelling.
also that could also be used as ebonics. Like when you guys were saying dough and den, that's
Yeah.
ebonics.
The other name for ebonics is African American Vernacular English. I learned that in college.
From who?
Or
At Spelman.
A white dude.
At Spelman,
Oh, white
there was an
Say that.
actual
Say from who?
Fat Bush.
Fat Bush.
The opposite of English, because I wouldn't speak a certain way. I would speak a certain way to you guys that I wouldn't speak another way to other people. Or like my family is very relaxed.
You
Well,
know
yeah,
what?
the-
You know what language I like to speak?
Not
It's called
love.
downtown.
About love. The love language is off.
You ever played a hang up game?
Let's try it.
You ever heard of tone?
Tag,
Don't
you're
hang
it.
up on her.
Dial tone.
Tag, you're
Yeah, I
it.
couldn't wait to do that. I think I was in junior high.
Yeah, I said
The
tone.
motherfucker hit me with the, you know who Tone is? I said, no, who's Tone? And the phone hung up. I was like, bitch.
I know that
I got a basketball phrase. I'm sure K uses this phrase. Boosties.
Oh yeah,
is it?
boosties.
Yeah,
That
I
means
heard
you
that.
took
And
off.
get up.
That means you got hops. That's not a real word, y'all. Nigga like, yeah,
Boosties.
he got boosties. I'm like, nigga, that's boosties. Is not a real thing.
we make
Like,
Collins?
yeah, boosties is not
Yeah.
it's not a real thing.
How about everything Snoop Dogg?
Just like when you
says
break,
is a made-up
I'll be
word.
like booty cheeks.
my nizzle shizzle, my rezzle dizzle.
Oh, you go, no, the greatest one is E40.
What about everything Pootie Tang said?
No, that nigga E40.
Sign your pity on the running kind.
He said my
He
my
says-
Fetty on the injured list.
He says sadate tippy towel.
Yeah, shout out to for the tippy town.
Pootie Tang, he said all
The worst
of it.
movie ever made. Go ahead.
No, you that shit when
Worst
that
one.
when she was throwing all that shit out the house and
Worst
he
one.
was a kid on a big one,
Yeah,
I thought that was the funniest
I
shit.
died.
She was like, "No, Pootie, don't leave, don't leave."
Tied out for the
Don't
pat
leave."
out.
She threw that nigga Big Will out the window.
That movie was
When
hilarious.
that nigga blocked the bullet with his ponytail, I said I can't.
And for
Even
those
as
who
a
don't
kid,
know,
I was like, my nigga. Even as a kid, watching Living Color, watching all this ignorant
That
comedy,
nigga
I was
stopped
like,
that
this is
shit
too
with his
far.
belt.
yeah,
This is too far,
I think
bro.
Lance
Sadate.
Crothers, who wrote the movie,
They
him
did
and,
not
at the
write
time,
His last name's Carruthers.
yeah,
I'm
him and Lance,
related to him.
If
yeah.
you don't get it.
Lance, him and his wife at the time they were married. She was way older than him, and they had
Obviously.
just started doing stand up, and they were like a wife and whatever you want to call it, tag team, and they would go to the Comedy Act Theater. They were horrible. No one ever thought they were
trash.
ever going to become anything. And then he hooked up. I forgot who, and he did that movie, Pootie Tang. But
No, with the white guy.
But he wrote on Dave Chappelle.
name?
He got an Emmy for writing on Dave Chappelle. He wrote some of the funniest characters on Dave Chappelle.
Let's,
Oh, caller, what's your name?
it's L out of Houston.
What's
Take
up,
that
L?
L. It's your last call. What's up, dog?
What's going on?
What up, Al?
What's going on? Hey, man, look, the funniest shit I heard on a game show, y'all may have heard this shit, was on Family Feud. And the question was, name something that starts with pork. This nigga said,
Rhyme.
you pine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Porcupine.
Yeah.
That nigga
Cupine.
Pine.
Cupine.
Pine.
And Steve Harvey stopped the show and said,
Pork
hold up,
belly.
nigga, you about to become famous.
Steve Harvey said, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. What the hell?
He do have a lot of air in his throat. I couldn't figure that out.
That's
That
because
was
he got a girdle under them suits.
That one and when the brother was staring at the white girl's titties.
He did what?
It was
Got
the
a
brother that
girdle
was,
under
he,
them
was
suits.
he walked up and said, damn. He said, man, your wife brought over there. What the fuck?
No, he started barking like an. He was like, "Arr."
Oh yeah, the dude walked in, he said, "Arr." He said, "Why would you do that?"
Why would you do that?
I think he has some of the best outtakes ever.
Who's that, Steve Harvey?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Family Feud.
did y'all see, change the subject, I know y'all about to head.
Yeah, we
I
gotta go.
just got on the show. Did y'all see talk about A Quiet Place 2?
Yeah, so
Seymour did.
Seymour said she didn't.
shot
She
it down.
thought the weather was okay. She didn't like it.
She said it was better than what's the other one? Spyro.
Oh, yeah, it was better than Saw. Yeah, it was better than that.
Damn, I was hoping Saw was gonna be good. I was rooting for Chris
Well, what's
Rock.
a quiet
man.
place too about?
Yeah,
I
man,
see the white
Chris
people.
Jackie
Rock
Bruce?
just,
Him and Samuel Jackson.
him in that role, it's kind of hard for him because
He's not a good
it
actor.
just didn't match with him.
He's not a
Yeah,
good
it just
actor.
didn't match with him. Yeah.
Well, the problem that
stick with
Chris
the
Rock
comedy stuff.
have, he's always gonna be Pookie.
Hey, Speedy, we didn't ask you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I thought this was your show. Bro.
Tell him.
You know, Speedy always got to talk about who somebody's problem is.
Oh wow.
We didn't ask you. We good. That's okay. We don't need to know.
Okay. Well,
My bad, Speedy. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that
no,
out loud.
backtrack now.
He's out of me and say it
So
out
Chris
loud.
Rock, he's the detective in the movie?
He looks like he's a detective in the movie.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
always
he's a
Chris Rock.
detective.
Yeah, I've never seen a
Yeah.
Chris Rock movie that he starred in that I thought
Yeah.
that he did it good. And this don't knock on Chris Rock. I
Well,
just thought he
Boomerang
good
was
actor.
good. He was good in Boomerang.
He wasn't in Boomerang.
Yeah, he was. He was the
He's a male guy.
male guy.
Hey, look here, Marcus. I've been here about 2
Man,
weeks.
what
I've
about
been
the
here. I've
one
been on
rib?
time
Are
most
we
of the
The
time.
one rib.
Yeah.
No,
No, I said
what's
starred
that movie with Wanda
The one
Sykes?
rib. What movie
I
was
thought that shit was funny.
Ain't that CB4?
No.
No, he was good at CB4. Chris
Yeah,
Rock,
he was like,
CB4.
I want to
I
get
didn't
one
like
rib.
I didn't like CB4.
I did. CB4 is that's Pootie
Sweat
Tang.
from my balls. You can
CB4.
feel it.
That's Pootie Tang. That's the same comedy.
CB4 was horrible.
CB4 is great. That
CB4
nigga said,
is
because I'm
great.
blacker than black, because I'm black,
Like,
y'all.
I'm black, y'all. And
I'm
I'm
sorry,
black,
I
and he
said
black,
Dave
and I'm black, and he
Chappelle.
black, and I'm
No,
black.
no.
When that nigga did this, and I'm
I
black,
have
and
to
he black.
correct that. So Lance Crothers got the award
I love
for
that show. I want to watch that shit tonight.
Chris Rock show. He wrote on Chris
I'm
Rock
watching
show.
CB4 tonight.
That's
nigga.
what that's why they.
No,
call
I
him.
really am related to Carruthers. So
What's that
I need
nigga
to
name?
call him
Gusto.
up.
That nigga Gusto. Yeah.
Your last name's Crothers?
That nigga's riding
No,
in the
my
Jeep.
grandmother.
nigga.
Then you ain't related.
Shout out to CB4. All right, thanks,
Like
thanks, caller.
cousin.
Third cousin. You can marry him.
Kate, I'll give your third cousin information, please.
Fat Bush.
Fat Bush.
Guess who I found out was a Buckner though?
A Fat Bush.
Rashida
Rashida who?
from Love and Hip Hop.
Rashida who?
That ain't who you want on
Yeah,
your
who's
list. But go
that?
ahead.
She's
Kate, I'll
a
give you
Buckner.
information.
Yeah, who's that?
We don't know.
From Love and Hip Hop.
We let her live sometimes. You gotta let people live.
Mm, watch Love.
You know, I did it just like this. Kate, go ahead.
You can
I'm
check
just
me
glad
out
you
at
came.
I'm an
Let's see
IG
that.
underscore KYDOTT. You know, I try to come in here as often, but my schoolwork requires my Wi-Fi to be
You know,
on
motherfuckers give
point.
me like, hey, Steve, how come you don't pay K-Dot so she don't have to go to school? I'm like, nigga, it's a
Who said
joke.
that?
Oh,
Somebody
speaking
hit
of
me on the
that,
fucking
speaking
thing.
of that,
No,
no,
my
good
nigga.
point, y'all. Hit the Cash App.
Yeah,
Kate,
my
I give me your
Cash
Cash App.
Y'all know my cash app.
Just in
No,
case
that's
they
really
don't.
why I don't come. I be,
Just in case
you know
they
what I'm
don't.
saying? I be having to work.
Yeah, man. It ain't free to entertain
Yeah,
y'all.
they, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
No.
It costs. It is.
I be
Okay.
listening, y'all. Thank you, Steven. No, Steven hooked me up.
Yeah.
He cash at me.
He
Yeah,
probably-
see,
you
before
know,
was a
Steven
classic,
gonna
yeah.
probably want some.
No, I doubt it, but you know,
He didn't
Just
really
in
hook
case
you
do.
up.
Just
You're gonna
in
be
case
hooking
you
him
Go
up.
back to your old ways.
y'all kill me with that shit, boy. Y'all think
You're gonna be hooking him up.
women don't? We ain't.
Well, it's over. I know it's over. You ain't
No,
never
niggas
going
don't
back.
need like y'all need pussy. That y'all think like
Yeah, K. Niggas do not care.
yeah. I'm just saying
You
though.
don't
That's
have
crazy.
No, it's not that crazy. Look,
No, that shit is
I
crazy.
understand
to
why
me.
you think for us
Yeah.
though, men. We
no,
know,
I
we know
get it. I
men.
was like,
Yeah, we
that
like,
shit
I
is
know.
crazy to me because like
He just gave. So let me get this
I
straight. He
don't
just
like dick.
gave
Like
you
it ain't no nigga,
free
and I can say a
money.
nigga fine. Like I'd be like, oh, that's a nice looking man. Like, but
You just said that about me.
I ain't never. Well,
Yeah, proof is in the pudding.
I never lied to you.
My fault, bro. I thought my mic was
never
off.
lied
Pops.
to you. But I'm never interested in sleeping with you niggas. Like,
What
ever.
are you talking? We were joking.
No, but that ain't no joke. Like niggas really be saying shit. And
So
I
if
be like,
me and Speedy came to you with some flowers
Nigga,
and we was like, hey, Kate,
I'd be like,
and
what's
we was
wrong
like,
with
hey,
you
Kate,
gay niggas?
I'd be
You
like,
gay.
and
Why
I was
you
like,
niggas
hey,
got
Kate,
flowers?
hey, Kate, that me and Speedy.
I'd be
Why
like,
you taking flowers?
who died?
Me and Speedy was thinking
I
you
gotta
might
go.
want to step into
Give
the
me
room.
information, bro. Give me information.
That sounds like a threat.
I'd be like,
Wanda,
yeah,
come
go
on,
in there.
man. Gotta go.
I'd be like, yeah, go in
Keep
there.
rushing
Wait for me.
Y'all can come find me at
Hold that
Anthony
flower.
Wanzer. That's WANZER. Anthony
His name really is
Wanzer.
Wanzer.
Yeah, it is Wanzer.
All right.
That's a real name, yo.
It's a
Yeah.
real
I'm gonna go
name.
hiking with you though, Wanzer, but I'm gonna go
Hey, you
way
should come
before
hiking.
you.
You should come hiking.
Yeah, it's a creep.
I'm gonna
mode.
meet you there.
Go ahead there.
What's up, y'all? You can
Whoa,
follow me on
whoa,
all platforms. I'm getting my
whoa,
voice back.
Whoa.
Yes.
Fat Bush.
Fat Bush.
Somebody
You can
has
follow
an
my
inner
Fat
ear
Bush
problem.
At Tracy Buckner, TRACEY. Buckner, BUCKNER. Also, my Cash App, if y'all want to start throwing that out. Ella Fitzgerald.
What?
Are you being for real?
Oh, you ain't
That's
finna get no
hilarious.
money.
Just go under Tracy Buckner. I'm there. And I'm also on Venmo, PayPal, any platform. It's
Who
all
is
in my
Ella
name.
Fitzgerald?
Right.
Well, I had a bunny rabbit named Ella Fitzgerald, and so I just didn't put the last LD in it. So if you do Ella Fitzgerald,
That's your Cash App?
that's my cat.
Who's gonna
Yeah,
find
see
it?
why you don't get no money.
Yeah.
They gonna be like Ella Fit. Fuck it, bitch. You ain't.
Yeah, I'll be like,
What's
you
his name?
right.
Fat Bush. Fuck the name. man.
Yes.
Flat
so
Bush.
so it'll go toward the comedy show and the gas it took for me to be here.
yeah, see?
Shots fired. Speedy is funny on everything. That's
That's
Speedy
everybody.
IZ funny on
That's
everything.
everybody.
Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Happy birthday goes out to Wayne Brady, the homie, 49 years old
Whoa.
today. Dana Carvey is 66. Norman Lewis, actor, 58. Beetlejuice, which is the black dude that looks kind of weird.
Oh, that guy?
Teeth hang out. Yeah, he's 53 years old.
The guy who's hanging out with Howard Stern.
Yeah, 53 years old today.
He's still alive?
I thought he was dead too.
It's
That's fucked
Andy
up.
Cohen's and the other
I
Cohen's
don't know
brother.
who that
Are they
is.
brothers?
Who was Andy Cohen?
Yeah,
That's the
who's
one
it?
that
Who's
does
it?
all the
Yeah, who's
reality
it?
into the thing shows.
Housewives.
Yeah,
Oh, the white dude.
yeah, and then the fat Cohen, Cohen's that's the.
He said the
TV
fat
show.
Can he
Cohen.
just be plump?
Oh snaps! Are they related?
Can he just be
That's what I'm
thick,
trying to find out.
plump?
Maybe not. 53 years
Nah, he's
old.
fat. man.
Why
Earl
does everybody
Boykins.
nobody says the skinny person. They always say the fat person.
Yeah, it is.
Or
Earl
them and
Boykins
they.
is 50. Is 45 years old.
Them that.
Yeah, they stand out.
Dante
Big titty
Jones is 46 years old.
Dante.
On this
The
date,
basketball player.
on this
46.
date, June 2nd,
Dante Jones stole my homeboy's girl.
2017, Wonder Woman came out.
Wonder Woman.
Horrible movie.
Hey,
On this
Don't tell
date,
make a nigga tell the truth with a rope. Man, you don't get out of here with this shit, man.
yeah,
So she
sometimes
a-
we just that
So
simple.
basically, she an overseer.
You know what I'm saying? They don't give women no power. Well, I said this is stupid.
On this date,
Gotta do better,
2000, the year 2000, Big Mama's House dropped, the first one.
For what?
oh
pretty good.
Is
snap!
that Tyler Perry or Martin?
No, that's Martin.
That's Martin.
Same thing. Nigga.
Hilarious. On this date, 2010, Are We There Yet? With
Ice Cube.
Cube. I think that was his first
Are they
real
doing another Friday?
comedy. Somebody said they are. I keep
I
seeing
seen,
these.
I seen a picture, but it had
yeah.
Tiny Lester on there, so I knew. It
Well,
wasn't
yeah, he
real.
would have did it already.
That shit called.
They already shot it. It's already been shot.
They already shot the Friday. You sure?
But I thought that Chris Tucker didn't do it. But they had the one you're talking about. They had Chris picture in there, but maybe he did do it.
I think
don't know.
somebody made that poster.
Yeah, I
up.
think so too.
Yeah.
Also on this date, one of the most, I think the best show ever on television dropped on
And
this
guess who
date,
shared it?
2002.
Food Channel.
Hilarious.
The Wire.
The Wire was his
Wire.
shit.
Wire was cool.
Shit. Oh man, best shit
Yeah,
ever.
that shit was cool.
I never
HBO.
finished watching this, so I can't.
You know,
comment.
Snoop was really cool.
I heard
That was
I heard she really
Michael
liked that,
B.
yeah.
Jordan before he became Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious, stupid motherfucker. Anyway, fantastic hanging out with everybody. Thank you, K-Dots, for coming. You made the best. You made the best. Wanzo, you did have a great joke today.
Girl, G.
I don't know how it happened.
Nick.
Had a couple of them.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Trace for coming in, telling us about the Fat Bush girls.
Hey,
Maybe we get them all to come in one day and hang out with us on Freaky Friday.
Right.
show us what that
But y'all
bush
got to
look
trim them hedges.
like. Sorry about the internet.
They
I
got
don't know why I
fatter.
got fucked up. I got to call Spectrum see what the fuck happened.
For
And then we'll be
real.
back up. Tomorrow is Man's World and
Wait,
Danny.
And Danny.
I'm finding out. Are we doing In a Man's World because I think Lou Dix has a show to do.
I think
In a
I'll be there yet.
man's
Should be a
world.
So I think.
Are y'all enjoying In a Man's World? Y'all
You
asked
hear
for
what
that.
this
Yeah, they
motherfucker
asked for it. They
said.
love it.
Yes. What's wrong
K-Dot,
with
you didn't
him?
hear it.
What'd he say?
Say it again.
I said, I think Are We There Yet should be a civil rights movie.
For real.
Nigga, that's hilarious.
With all of us on a poster like this.
Are
Every
we
nigga
there
just keep
yet,
saying
motherfucker?
this. Are we there? Is we there yet, boss?
That's hilarious.
We there yet? Nope.
Hell no.
Are we
not
free yet? No.
Well, then I'm gonna come back in 3020.
They like, yeah.
No, let me
Give
do
it,
this. So I'm
give it about
watching-
600
I'm
more
watching
years.
some movie that had I forgot the actors in it, and it said the date was 2276. I'm like, okay, that's a weird date to pick, but 2276. These niggas still had regular guns. I said, come on, man.
You ain't got no lasers?
What the fuck? It said 2276. Nigga, you know how long that is from right now?
You still using gunpowder?
22.
They should be using
I
their
said,
fingers.
nigga, at what point did you
Some
do the
skinny
22
blood.
and went 75? No, go 76. Let's do 76. And these motherfuckers, so they show everybody, and they had a gate. Just a regular gate, the gate you
With
see now.
a master lock.
And they,
Hilarious. So with a
and they had
master
these
lock.
guns, and they was keeping people from getting on this ship. The ship was kind of dope, but you know it was fucking computer generated. But I kept looking, going, oh, that's 2276.
Even if I would have got shot, I'd be like, they could save me. I'd be like, it's the future.
Yeah,
shoot me
but-
with your
No,
outdated
well, everybody's
gun.
trying to get on
On the
there.
boat.
It was
a boat?
I don't know, nigga. I said a shit.
Was any Somalians on there?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't know where Anthony was going with the joke.
Where were the cooks at?
Where were
get fucked.
Where were the
I said,
cooks?
nigga,
In
They got
Ethiopia.
fucked because they
it's
weren't making.
2276. It should be only aliens, nigga.
Look at these futuristic Somalians fucking these cooks in here.
Like, why are they still skinny in the future though? What's that
Look
about?
at these
nigga?
dicks dragging through the kitchen.
It's just shiny foreheads every fucking way.
Hilarious.
It looks like Q-tips are taking over.
The foreheads have guns built into them.
He said the forehead.
Look at that. Don't look them in the eyes. They're human raccoons.
Don't stare at their foreheads.
They don't like that.
If you look at his forehead, he'll fuck you.
Get that fly off your belly.
And then here comes Speedy doing his cameo.
Suck your stomach in, he gonna think you got food.
Niggas say, suck your stomach.
Push your stomach out, you gonna look like a Somalian.
Really crazy. Really
How you
crazy.
skinny and fat? You ever wonder that? Them niggas be skinny fat.
Yeah,
Remember
they
these
is
used to be
skinny
like,
fat.
it's air. They so hungry that it's air. And we was some fucked up people when we was
When I
younger.
when I was younger, this girl asked me, this girl, them niggas full off of well wishes, nigga. I think eating good for 10 cents a day. That nigga got a little pop belly. Nigga.
It was
Yeah.
all the whiffs of rice they inhaled.
Yeah, you gotta lay off that beer, nigga. At 4, nigga, you gotta lay off that beer, young man.
Put that stomach in salt water.
Your stomach in salt water, nigga. That's hilarious.
That's fucked up.
Man,
That's
the
hilarious.
gang of Somalis gonna
No.
come down here and fuck you.
No, for real. I used to be like, damn, look, that's what I used to think when I was younger. I used to be like, I know when I'm hungry, because I'll let a fly land in my eye.
You know how hungry you gotta be, nigga, not to swipe a fly, nigga. You got to be
hungry
starving.
and weak. Like, fuck it. Flies got shit on their legs.
You know for a fact that was all a lie back in the 80s
I know,
when they
but
had those commercials.
how did
You
they
gonna know
get
you
the
hungry
fly
when
to
you-
stay there? Like, don't move the fly.
Yeah, don't move the fly. I don't care
More
how
fly
much.
speed.
It's like the fly went. Here's cool.
You don't know you're hungry.
No. Put the fly on his eyeball. That's good.
They put fresh meat on the corner so the flies would lay in there.
They sprayed.
Tracy,
Spray
you know what to
grease
be the
in their
person
know when
that
you
don't
get-
do
in
that.
their
They
eyes.
sprayed bone broth on that nigga's belly.
Hey, Nick, you know when you're getting real hungry because you're going to start
That's what they
standing
did.
like this with your belly out.
Give me your boat. No, I'm playing.
This is not. This girl.
I
Did they just
apologize.
go from
When I-
like village to village, like, give me all your malnourished children. We
mal
finna
what?
make a fucking commercial.
You want to do it again? You want to do it again?
What?
They pick them out like this. Let me get
That's
him.
not what you said.
You
I
said
know.
minute. You said minute.
I've been around you too long.
Give me that one with the head right there.
Well, let me get your key.
Give me the one
Right.
with that head.
Oh, you want
They
the
probably put him in the car by the back of their head.
And we out, man. Come on.
And we out of here, man. Shout out to D3. Shout out to
Shout out to Rice.
Cha-Cha.
Shout out to Blue, man.
Shout out
We
to
miss
my
you,
Shout out
brother.
to
brother.
Blue.
Blue
Rest
Mitchell.
in peace.
Who else?
Oh, shout out
D3,
again. Shout
rest
out
in
to
peace.
my partner in
Rest in-
crime. Without him, there is no show.
That is true, y'all.
Yeah,
out
definitely
to
true.
Water.
I'm trying to get Sky.
We
over here.
sick.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
Shout out to my pops for his reading the directions.
Right.
I'll read
It's
them.
just
Shout,
like,
shout out to iPhone's font.
hey, and look, and for the record, y'all, I still pulled up. So just FYI, pops. You know what I mean? So when I call you,
Next
That's
time,
because you felt guilty.
don't matter.
That
I'm
means
out.
you stop listening to the devil on the right, on the left side, and you listen to God on the right, or the angel.
All right.
next time, maybe a Tesla will unlock the door for you.
I don't know what that fat bush was about, but we're out of here.
Hey.
Y'all
Are we off?
stay black. So, hey.